If you take the blue pill, you'll wake up safe and sound alone in your bed. But if you take the red pill... I got those mixed up, didn't I? Forgive me, I've not watched The Matrix in... ever. No, wait, I think I saw it once. A long, long time ago. A name I've not heard in quite some time. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not even in The Matrix right now. We're on the title screen. Hello! How y'all doing today? Starting a little bit earlier than usual because I actually got my affairs in order in a timely fashion for once. And I'm excited to finish this. This hasn't been a long time. This taken about the same amount every game's taken, but like, good God, this one's been this one's been something, all right. Hey, MD. I'm anxious again. As I said last time, normally I figure out shit like motive and who probably did it. I piece all that stuff together pretty early, and then I'm left just kind of struggling to figure out the actual mechanics of the case. Doing great and excited to be here for the finale. Hey, glad to have you. Yeah, starting a little earlier probably helps. You still have 6 hours of VOD to catch up on. I'm sorry, Kiwi. I picked a bad day to start early. Should have given you time to catch up. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have uploaded that last one a little earlier in the day for people. But hey, it was on Twitch last night. And if that's ever if the upload time on YouTube is ever an issue for anyone either on Twitch on time, I'm fine. All right, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm just excited. Don't mind me. I'm giving people a little longer to get in here. Hey, Smash Master. Shoot the shit for a minute. Give people a minute to get in here because we're starting so much earlier than we have been lately. You've been working on an essay due midnight today. Understandable. And we're dropping frames again. Outstanding. Yeah, like I said I got my affairs in order, but I did not get a chance to contact the cable company today. The cable/internet company, so I'm still not sure what's going on there. Sure enough, the bit rate's all over the place, just kind of plummeting randomly at random points. I don't know what the hell's happening there. I really don't. Like, everything seems fine on my end. I don't know if it's an issue with Twitch. I don't know if it's an issue with whatever server I'm on. You're gonna be so lost watching, but that's part of the fun. Ayy. Yeah, daylight saving starting today is probably also throwing a wrench into some people's plans again. Like I said, so I'm gonna wait a bit longer than usual to get things started, just because it is the finale. It is it is a good bit earlier than I've been doing lately. I've been pushing it close to 8 o'clock some nights. Say Kiwi instead of Smash. Oh my God! Smash, yes, daylight savings is a thing. Names are hard. They shouldn't be hard, but they're hard. Christ. Yeah, let's at least get on a more interesting screen if possible. Let's see, am I going to continue from the right place? I don't know, actually. Day 3? Yep, okay. Apparently the Matrix nonsense counted as its own day. And my volume is way too loud. Should be fine for you then. Hey, Java. Welcome to court, motherfucker! So yeah, apparently there is gonna be an explanation for the Matrix bullshit. So, very curious to see what it is. And good God, that bitrate issue, like, God, that's so dumb. Yeah, I'm thinking there's just something wrong with my internet. I'm gonna have to make a call. Because I have to assume the frames dropping is related to it as well. Because that stopped at some point yesterday, around the same time everything else evened out. And why is the fucking sub goal off from what it actually is again? Good God, stop changing that, please. Feeny Weenie is super serious right now. Please, just keep track of shit accurately. Is it that hard? The wild ride is at its climax. Ikase! Thank you for the bits, Yoshi. I'm very excited. Play 3 houses. 3 hours, whatever. Goal, 50, starting mount, 34. Eh. Eh. Uh, Serious Feeny Weenie. What's Idiot Fan Art of Phoenix Edgeworth? I do! Oh, shit, this thing! I actually saw this on my dash earlier, Pumpkaboo. I appreciate you thinking of me, but yeah, I saw this one earlier. It's still beautiful. Speaking of Climax, we're gonna see a modern Clavier yet? Oof. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious, like, Clavier in particular, I'm curious to see how the hell his thing's going to resolve, because, like, I don't know. I don't know if he could be a piece of shit like his brother. Like, he was chomping at the bit to put us away. It's time for Apollo to find the Stova. Mario! God. Alright, people seem to be filing in nicely, despite the earlier start, so let's just jump in. Welcome to court! 7 years. 7 years! All leading to one verdict. A verdict which you must decide. Is the jury in the Matrix? Clavier with short hair? I can't get over Clavier with short hair. Any news on the mother? Pumpkaboo, yeah, they didn't really establish the fact that she's also Lemoire. They didn't really get into that, but that lady, she is Trucy's mom, and she is also Apollo's mom. I don't know how she managed to forget about not one, but two of her children. Apparently there is a good explanation for it that will get explained eventually. But yeah, Apollo and Trucy are actually half-siblings. I have joked about them being siblings the entire game, but that was just because Phoenix is their dad. But no, they are actually half-siblings. Blood-related. You'd think Kristoff being in jail, Clavier would cut his hair to cut himself off from his brother. Like I said, I don't know why he would want to look like his brother in the first place. His brother's a shitlord, and he looks so much better with the short hair. Is that really, you're excited to watch that? Yeah. But yeah, no, they're actually siblings. It adds a whole new layer and a whole extra layer of adorableness to this whole relationship we got. This is why people don't want to get jury duty. Oh, this is the way to get them to want jury duty. I mean, yeah, I'd like to go to the Matrix. It seems fun. His hair just grows like that. It's like Seth MacFarlane joke about it. Eventually it comes true, pretty much. We're all here? Yep. Oh, well, here we are. This game isn't shitty. This game's good. Like I said, there have been some ups and downs. Like, just the whole aspect of Phoenix, the whole circumstance behind Phoenix getting disbarred, like, that was hard. That was very difficult to watch, having gotten to know him over 3 games, and I absolutely understand why it turned some people off of this game completely. Like, it was heartbreaking, but I don't think it was heartbreaking in a bad way. Like, for the most part, it does make sense with what's been established in this universe. He was clearly set up big time. And it's the fact that Zack, I guarantee, if Zack had not disappeared on top of him presenting the fake evidence, I think he might have been okay. He may have gotten suspended for a bit, but I don't think they would have necessarily gotten him completely disbarred. It was just everything on top of it, and he was set up. It sucks, it hurts to see, but we're fixing it. He ends up being the main character again. I'm not going to hold it against this game, and I'm especially not going to hold it up against Apollo as the main character. Like, I'm sad that this is apparently going to be the only game with him as the main character. What if Kristoff was the one who copied Clavier's hairstyle? Then Kristoff is an even bigger piece of shit. Does the mother have the cowlicks? I don't think the mother has the Ahoge. Not that I saw. But they both do. They both have... Trucy's are very tiny and are usually covered by her app, but she does have the Ahoge. Hey, May! Thank you for updating the autopsy report. Enjoy your emotes. You have returned. Glad to have you back. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know if she has cowlicks or not. I'd have to look at it again. Granted, we have evidence from across 2 decades, so... But yeah, like... I genuinely think Zack is kind of the main issue here. And see, like, that didn't update the sub goal. Now we are at 35. Like, this counter is awful. This counter is actually garbage. Like, it just does not actually keep track of anything. But yeah, we're at 35 now. 15 away from new emotes and shit. Which apparently everyone's championing for a Brushel emote. And I can't really blame them, sadly. But yeah, like, if not for Zack disappearing, I don't think things would have gone quite this tits up. It's a shame. It hurts, but moving on. Is the defendant Vera Misham innocent or guilty? He didn't deserve the Mario voice. No, he did not. The courtroom doors are opening. The trial awaits. Are you ready to begin? For the new sub, we got found out of Studio Phoenix.
Something inside of me rising, resurfacing.
What the fuck? What is this Zero Escape bullshit?
Something important. Long ago. It's close now. So close.
Oh, it's not my birthday anymore. Sad face. Which got pumpkin. Sorry, I saw that we were. Oh, that's adorable. Holy shit. Beautiful. Totoro Phoenix, Christ.
We're shifting into another timeline.
Hey, Java. Or, JC. Java's been here. Good God. Eggers. So are we defending her or not? We're absolutely defending her. She did nothing wrong. She was manipulated and given poisonous substances by a very, very bad man. But she's still on, I guess she's okay. I didn't expect her to be okay this soon, but, I wonder if not defending her gets her an ending. I imagine there's a bad ending for condemning her. But yeah. Let's see, but then again, TNT didn't really have a bad ending, did it? At least I don't think it did. I was told it didn't, really.
Court is now in session for the trial of Vera Bishop.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh God, I was honestly kind of half expecting it to be someone else. But no, like, if there's a chance that you're also involved in this, I guess not. Ugh.
Prosecution is ready to rock.
Prosecutor Gavin, how is the defendant Vera Bishop's condition?
The cases in the games have pretty great goods. I was gonna say, this is just the game of good fucking kiddos. Apollo himself is my child. You got Trucy, you got Walkie, you've got Vera, just so many fucking good kiddos. It hurts. Ever get around to seeing the Justice for All bad end? No, I have not. I honestly have no interest. If it's just something that makes me feel like shit, then I can't say I'm that interested.
Acute and strychnine poisoning according to her physician. She could die at any time. Thus, her absence from the courtroom today.
She's not even here to fucking defend herself? Dude! What the fuck?
What? That's bullshit! They can't put her on trial without her being here.
It is unusual. Zach's disappearance is actually explained. Not gonna say what just yet. You had to piece it together, really. Are you talking about how he disappeared or why? I don't really... The how is honestly kind of incidental. Besides Mr. Hat being a distraction. Like, the why, I don't know, I don't know if I necessarily think I just don't think there's a good excuse to abandon your kid no matter what. I'm sorry. And like, I kind of am still on him with the way. Or the why. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. I took back a lot of bad things I said about Brushel. I'm prepared to take them back about Zach if I have to, but right now I think he's kind of a piece of shit. Hickfield stands over Vera's bed. No, Nathan, no!
They should wait for her to get better and then do it. It's so bureaucratic of them.
Yeah, if we can wait a fucking week for Zach to switch attorneys, we can wait a week for this poor girl to recover and actually be here to defend herself. That's being a little harsh. They can't delay the trial any longer, or they risk having no one left to try.
A trial without the verdict can only cause grief. The records of this case and experience tell us this.
Apologies to the defendant, but the show must go...
Apologies to the defendant, but the show must go on.
Alright, if Vera dies, the trial will be cancelled. I'm not gonna let that happen. Mr. Wright told me everything that's been going on behind the curtain all these years. I'm gonna get Vera her innocent verdict while there's still time.
Very well, your opening statement, Prosecutor Gavin.
He left because of a reason. Like, again, if there's a reason, fine. But, like, the fact that him leaving, he abandoned his daughter and he fucked Phoenix over. I don't know how willing I'm gonna be to listen to whatever his excuse is.
The prosecution's case is unchanged by the recent events. Why did Vera Mission succumb to poison? Because she couldn't live with the guilt of what she'd done.
Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? Vera was poisoned with antriquinine, the exact same poison that took her father's life.
What better confession could you ask for? Being the killer, she would have access to the poison. Significant since it's rather hard to come by.
That is true.
In other words, I see no need for further discussion. We could have had our verdict yesterday.
Well, Mr. Justice, if you have no objections, I see no reason to postpone the verdict.
What we need to worry about isn't the verdict, but the trial itself. The defense holds that Vera Mission is the victim, not the killer.
If that's so, then you have to prove something. She was in court giving us her testimony. How do you propose her killer poisoned her? Oh, and incidentally, it would be nice if you told us who this mystery killer was.
The prosecution's objection is sustained. I ask the defense to prove its claim to this court. Tell us how Vera Mission was poisoned.
I've got two things to prove here. Who did it, and how? Which to hit first? Let's save the big boy guns for later. Let's just show how for now. Assuming the order is actually optional. He's doing the grope motion as we speak. No, Java, no! Guilty and dying at the hospital, and then she died. I was gonna say, like, doing a trial without her being present to defend herself is preferable to another situation like the Terry Falls case or some shit, where the victim just fucking died and the case never got answered. Apparently. Which is fucked. But whatever. How did the killer poison Vera Mission? I'll focus first on what the method was used. What method was used?
Any comments before we begin? Prosecutor Gavin.
Not the bottle or container. The poison was found on the defendant's body.
I see. So the vector of poisoning is unknown. Is the defense prepared to prove how the poison reached Vera Mission?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. What method was used to poison Vera Mission? What's this? My, what a beautiful bottle!
I think this thing's creepy, I don't know. Hi, Nyanko. You watched the new Sonic movie? Yeah, it's great, right? I enjoyed that film immensely. Again, not a Sonic fan. We did an entire video talking about it. But that movie was very cute. What's worse, canceling the trial or continuing it? Yes.
I'd like to give whoever designed that a hand! Yee!
Is that nail polish? It's colorless.
Ah. Something the matter? Isn't this the same brand your wonderful brother uses? No, nothing. Nothing at all. If you're actually involved, I swear to God. Extended your subscription through May. Holy shit, May. Very nice. I don't really know what... I'm an idiot and don't admittedly know what that means necessarily, but also I guess it just means you renew it automatically through May. That's awesome. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much. Ah. No, I didn't mean to announce that. Thank you, dude. Seriously. Extend your Subway, have the money. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it is just paying it. Okay, gotcha. Well, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes for many months to come. Ash caught a Gengar? Oh, cool! That's technically a spoiler, but I don't care. I can't watch... Real talk, I can't watch Pokemon anymore, even though I love Pokemon. I can't watch it because subtitle overload leads to bad stuff and headaches and bad times. Like Kamen Rider and Sentai is my limit. That's my quota for the day, for every day. And the English dub of Pokemon is unlistenable now, so I just can't watch Pokemon, period. All I can do is, like, look at screen caps. Ash caught a Gengar, though. That's awesome. I still keep track of it, because it's interesting. What do we got? Oh my god. I've retweeted this already somehow. I still don't even know what this meme is from. I just see the redraws of it. It's from some new anime as far as I can tell, but I don't know what.
So the killer put poison in this bottle and made her drink it?
As Prosecutor Gavin has told us, this is nail polish.
Nail polish?
It's like paid for nails. You know, any women with red nails?
Ah, my wife has red nails. I see, so she's been painting them all this time. I just thought she was a demon.
Hi, Phoenix. Judge, what the fuck? Oh, Judge, I love you. Let's recall yesterday's trial. Remember when Vera was testifying to the court? That's current team, yeah. Real talk, I'm a big fan of the Pokemon Ash is using, like, especially the fact that he's actually using Mr. Mime. I dig his team, but also fuck Kanto. Like, that part's frustrating. Fuck Kanto, but nonetheless, that's cool. It's from an anime called Keep Your Hands Off Ikozen. Okay. I've heard, like, people were going nuts about it for a while, so I guess it's probably good, but I don't watch, again, subtitle quota. I just thought my wife slammed her hand in a car door. Thank you for the fist, Jux. The judge is the best boomer to like, he's worthy of our respect. He is a good man. Remember when Vera was testifying to the court?
Court is now back in session.
She seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off. Yeah. Like I said, this is what I realized even before we did the investigation last time. May, extending it through June now. Oh, I love you too, May. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. He's so stupid he got be biased in court. Yeah, exactly. Tall Gremlin Girl is the fan favorite. I've seen that, like, the grimacing face. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday. If it gets it up. It probably already has. Most stuff is simuled up these days, but nonetheless, it's like, I don't got time for that. Whenever Vera became nervous, she had a habit of biting her nails.
Her nails? Ah!
Prosecutor Gavin? When the prosecution had Vera examined, did they check her nails?
Bailiff, have them check the defendant's nails at once, Mr. Justice!
Yes?
Do you know who did this? Do you know who put poison in that nail polish?
Yeah.
That bottle belongs to Vera Mission.
One day we'll get a good Pokeani dub one day. I fucking wish, Yoshi. Like, I wish someone else would just buy the rights. Good God. It could happen someday, but I don't know. Pokemon Company, I feel like they have a death grip on everything. Thank you for the bits, though. Gengar is the 4th abandoned by a trader Pokemon. Oh, another one of those. Good. Okay, this is the only part I'm curious about. I'm curious if this is... Like, we never did get a clear answer. How potent is this poison? Would it still be effective 7 years later? Like, is this the same bottle she's had all these years, or did he send her a new one? I don't know that part. I don't think... Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't actually know if, like, poison has an expiration date. It seems like something that could be a thing, but I don't know. Not an expert. Live action Ace Attorney movies. First, second, and fourth cases are in it. That's interesting. Why, you ask? Know someone else? Why do you ask? Do you know someone else who might have a bottle like this? Yeah, remember when Ash was a Haunter and that was one of his best Pokemon, even though he never actually technically caught it? Bad times. No. Just checking. Oh my God, Clavier, I swear to God. Dude, I adored you. I shipped you with Apollo. If you actually go to bat for your brother, or were in any way willingly involved with this. Oh. He clearly knows. Why the fuck would he downplay it? Oh. Lots of fluffy fan art of Ash and Go. Aw. He wore a Charmander shirt in remembrance of his Pokemon. Oh shit! Aw. May has digivolved into crazy Uncle May with the gift sub. Kiwi, enjoy. Aw. Thank you very much again, May. Congrats, Kiwi. Should you get a way to throw away the Kapala Fair? I'll feel like doing it. If he actually is a piece of shit, I almost will kind of feel like it. Wait till I see his attitude when he talks to Kristoff. I need to see him actually interact with his brother. I'm very curious what the hell this relationship is.
Mr. Justice, you're about to accuse someone of poisoning that bottle of nail polish. Please dispense with the chatter. You realize the weight of this accusation. Here, let me show you.
Understood, Your Honor. No problem. I know what I'm doing this time.
Then let us ask, who poisoned Vera Misham via her nail polish?
A very, very bad man. Not that one, though. I like that he's literally the first one. I also like that he's here. I'm shocked no one has commented on the addition to the video overlay. I'm not gonna say anything. If you can't find him, then it's for the best that you can't find him. What you got, Gamrick? Oh my god! No! Oh god! Phoenix, you're better than Pro Jared, Jesus Christ. Pumpkaboo just found him. Hey, it's like, where's Waldo? That's the bitch.
What is this? Kristoff Gavin?
What's your game? My bro. There's no way he could do a thing like that. You should know that better than anyone else.
He already killed a man. His real money was a Patreon donation, so no.
Indeed. He's behind bars.
I know. However, I was gonna say, like, Clavier, you know your brother's in jail for murder, right? He's in jail for killing one person. Like, what is your end game? I don't know if you're covering for him. I don't know if you had a good relationship with him and don't want to believe it. I don't know if you were in on it. I think he may have fucking been in on it at this point. I don't want him to be in on it. I love Clavier.
It's just the one. Look, just because he killed one person doesn't mean he'd kill 2, or 3, or 4.
Brothers stick together, as they say? Not necessarily. Like, if Kristoff's this much of a dick, I'd be willing to believe that he wasn't a terribly good older sibling. That doesn't mean it was impossible to do what he did.
What?
Ask yourselves, when he put the poison in the bottle. It could have been yesterday, or it could have been a month ago. They told him he was in jail for ripping off a tag of a mattress. Thank you for the bits, Just. Is that his cover story? 2-0 Clavier's love was in jail. Yep. Oh my god, Hobo Maya. Beautiful. That's adorable. Doggy bark. God. It could have been a month ago. Maybe it was a year ago. Or perhaps it was 7 years ago. This poison really is that fucking potent. God, okay.
But Kristoff Gavin had no motive for killing this poor girl. It's simply inconceivable.
Prosecutor Gavin doesn't seem to think so. It's my stuff from doing your gangster rap MVs. Damn straight, yo. That face tells me one thing. Kristoff Gavin's own younger brother doesn't find it inconceivable at all. You know he's a piece of shit, so why are you covering for him? Dude!
Well, Prosecutor Gavin, If you feel there's a clear and pressing need, then we may have to summon Christoph Gavin from jail as a special witness.
Fine. I've known for some time that impenetrable darkness lurked at the bottom of this. A darkness that has swallowed even myself.
I don't like that. Clavier, please don't turn out to be a dick.
Okay, the defense's wish is granted. Let Prosecutor Christoph Gavin take the stand.
Bailiff, begin proceedings to call a special witness. The witness is Christoph Gavin, currently residing in solitary cell 13 at Central Prison.
I'm terrified. I don't want him to be an asshole. I like him a lot. If they're working together, if we're working together, I'm burning the fan art. Denial is a hell of a drug. I hope that's all it is. I hope it's just denial, but like I said, he was way too eager in that flashback for us to present that false evidence.
Ah, Your Honor, how nice it is to see you again.
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
To what do I have the pleasure of your company? It's not every day I'm summoned from my solitary cell. In fact, it's never. You never call, you never write. I saw you playing minigolf with Gant, you dick. I thought we had something special.
I think you already know Mr. Christoph Gavin, if that is your real name.
Yes, it is.
You were preparing a Kamen Rider Gaim joke, but you forgot what it was for the life of you. Oh, Nathan. Sad face, not gonna lie. I love me some Gaim jokes.
Ah, Mr. Justice. I hear you've been doing quite well for yourself.
Why do I feel like somehow he's still my boss? He's not. Phoenix is your real dad and your real boss.
Mr. Justice, if that is your real name, that's a stupid fucking name.
Stiff upper lip, Apollo, you can do it!
Yeah, I did it. What are you gonna do? Give me a second death penalty? Ooh. I'm shaking in my spiffy suit.
Clavier probably told Nick Forge's evidence since he thought it was doing the right thing. I hope that's all it is. Like, real talk. Like, if he just got that tip, genuinely believed that Nick was crooked and was just trying to bring him down for the good of everyone else, didn't realize that Phoenix was being set up and that he was playing into his brother's hands, that's fine. Water under the bridge, I can forgive him for his heart being in the right place. If he knowingly fucked over Phoenix's life, we're gonna have a problem. You're not my real dad! Fuck you! Hey, Mario. Does this bottle look familiar?
A Riadone nail polish? Why, yes, I use it myself.
As to the late defendant, I hear. What you missed, not too much. We pinned the fact that this was how Vera was poisoned, and now we're pointing the finger at this jackass. He'll get the double death and go to double hell. Damn right. He's smiling again. She's not dead yet.
And was there something concerning this bottle you wish to ask me about? I admit I respect her taste in nail polish.
Her taste, indeed. The nail polish was how their mission was poisoned.
And strychnine, was it?
You're well informed about the case, Mr. Gavin. That's not suspicious at all.
So we don't like Christoph anymore. May, he's very pretty, but he's very pretty. He is extremely handsome, but he is a piece of shit. He fucking poisoned the small. He set this girl up to be poisoned, to poison herself by chewing her nails when she was a child. Did poison her dad. Had her forge evidence to screw over Phoenix's life. Oh my god, why is Edelgard a pickle? No. You know, he's pretty, but like, he's a piece of shit. Hey, Dimitri, I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Edelgard. God.
Even in solitary, much comes to my desk. I have nothing to do but read. Well, Clavier?
I don't know if he's worse than Dahlia. That'd be a close cut. It depends. I need to understand why. It depends on what his motivation is. Like, I understand exactly what he's done, how, to what a degree he's been pulling the strings. I get all of that, but I don't know why. I need to understand what the fuck Phoenix did to him to make him ruin his everything like this. But yeah, he tried to poison this entire fucking family for helping him forge evidence. Just to cover his bases and cover up the fact that he screwed Phoenix over.
Maybe you could explain this.
Why are you so nervous, buddy? Did he act? Is there actually a Parent Trap situation going on?
You're being accused again by him again. Then why are you dating him? Sending mixed signals, bruh. Huh, and? You agree with this accusation, do you?
What the fuck? I don't like his... I don't know what to make of his reactions to any of this. Oh my god. Oh, he just wanted to look up pictures of his Bandu. Poor boy. Dahlia's crime was getting revenge on her dick dad. Her second was to hide evidence of the crime. Those two. Killing Doug's father was detrimental. Yeah, no, like, on principle, I'm still inclined to say Dahlia might be worse, but, like, I need to understand his motive. You see, when we were babies, Phoenix was in a crib next to Phoenix. I swear to God! Real talk, if the explanation is anything even remotely that stupid, then he's worse than Dahlia.
You see, when we were babies, Phoenix was in a crib next to mine, and he wouldn't stop crying.
Motherfucker.
Let's hold a proper trial, shall we? Christoph Davin, your testimony, please.
Why so serious, Apollo?
Speaking of Dahlia, I hope we resolved the way Mia was, oh, the cold killer plus, yeah, same, Jux, thank you for the bits.
I'd be delighted.
The charges against you are quite severe, Mr. Davin. You are suspected of the poisoning of the defendant, Vera Bisham. Please testify on this matter to the court.
Owning the same nail polish does not a murderer make. I have been in solitary confinement for half a year. How could I poison her? Her father died of the same poisoning, the meaning of which should be clear. The prosecution's case holds she poisoned her father, then attempted to poison herself. Surely you aren't going to suggest I was responsible for poisoning her father too.
Dahlia was planning to kill a 19-year-old. Christoph poisoned a 19-year-old. Godot was ready to murder a 9-year-old. Not arguing Godot is worse, just saying facts.
Well, I'm afraid the defense claim is sounding rather unlikely.
Naturally.
I don't think Godot is worse. I know apparently I'm not necessarily in a minority of that. Apparently there is some disagreement on that. Some people don't like Godot and weren't as sympathetic towards his situation as I am, but like I don't know. I found his reaction too human to hate him. He didn't know if the woman was here. No, I know. I know that, Mario. I remember that. I'm not arguing that he did say that. I remember very well. I'm just saying I understand his motivations and how he reached that point. And empathize it up with his situation and how he got to that point that I can't hate him for it. And y'all know how I feel about Pearl. That's my baby. Like, I would have never forgiven him if it had been Pearl. But I'm not, you can say he's a villain, that's fine. Do you want to put him in that box? That's perfectly fine. I'm not really going to argue at one way or the other. But I'm not, him being a villain doesn't mean he's not a good character. I thought he was fantastic.
I, for one, don't even know the missions. Is that so, Mr. Justice?
Yeah, exactly. People don't like Acro for the same reason, and I sympathize with his situation, too. Like, I don't approve of him planning to murder a child for what happened, but, like, I understand how he got there. And can appreciate him as a character because of it.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination.
I'm accusing Christoph Gavin, my ex-boss, but I know he poisoned the Mishams. The question is, when could he have done it? Not to mention why. Again, it's something people forget about nowadays. You can like a character even if they're not a good person. There's a key difference. Just because you like a character who's morally reprehensible or has done bad things in some way does not mean jack shit. Or speak to your actual judging of characters in real life. Like, you can be a good character without being a good person. Example, Edelgard, yeah, except she's neither. Okay, questioning my ex-boss. Says somebody seems watertight, but he's lying. I'll be sure to see something, as long as I focus. This is a bad time to ask for a bonus. Yeah, no, like, I'm sorry. I know people disagree with me on that one too, but Edelgard is a shit character and a shittier human being. She could have been a fantastic character. If you go just by blue lines and kind of infer your own thoughts on her actions and the reason behind them, she's great. But in her own route, she's garbage. Alright, Gendo. Gendo! Gendo! What the fuck? You got some battle scars, bruh? Good God, we are stuttering something fierce. Look closely, I'm trying. I'm guessing it's the actual fingers. He probably pushes them up or something. Huh. The hand itself? Okay. The palm. I can't see his palm. There we go. Not sure what the hell he's doing, just clenching up a little, I guess, but, it looks different, so. Check his crotch. What if I could? It's all he's good for. It was you who killed Drew Misham.
A bluff worthy of your new mentor, Mr. Wright.
Oh, really? But you see, I saw it. Right when you said her father, too. I didn't miss it. Should have been lower. I still got it. Your hand tensed unnaturally, and a little devil appeared to give me the news. What did I miss?
And let's assume for the sake of argument that you saw me being tense.
A skull appeared in his scar? That's so stupid. I also missed his crotch. Damn it. What the fuck? Oh. Why is there a skull on your... Is he actually gonna turn out to be a demon? We joked about this last time. Is this motherfucker actually a demon?
What does this mean? Are all tense witnesses guilty?
Haven't been able to watch the last few seasons, but hopefully you get the end. Hey, glad to have you, Bucket Spice. The VODs are up if you ever want to play catch up. A skull appear on his skull just because he's evil. That's so edgy! What the fuck? Yeah, I'm sorry I missed it. I saw... People told me to go higher, so I went higher. And I saw that that looked different.
And tell me, was True Mission fond of nail polish too?
If his dick tenses, he'll turn into shape.
Leia, no!
Sorry, but there's more than one way to poison a man. You don't need nail polish to get someone to someone's mouth.
Oh, how well I know. I must be very talented indeed. You see, True Mission was killed on October 6th. While I was already in my solitary confinement cell at the Central Prison.
That's a picture of what it looks like? Oh, cool, let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yes. The way his hand tenses up, combined with the weird stitch that you can only see in that vision for some reason, it makes it look like a skull. Okay, I get it. That's clever. I'm confused why he has the scar and why we only see it then, but that's clever. Ugh. What if his stick secretes anthraquinine? Then he's actually then he's not a demon, he's an alien. What the fuck?
If that's not an alibi, I don't know what is.
You found a way all the same. And I found it too. Oh, bitch. And this is how you poison Mr. Misham. That. Hopefully this counts. I believe that's where we're going this.
My. And here I thought you'd come so far.
Huh?
I admire how you, lacking any confidence whatsoever, choose to barrel on. Your defense lacks even a shred of elegance. Much like Phoenix Wright, come to think of it.
No, it's not that? Okay. Is Clavier an alien too? I don't know! Okay, good, yeah. I thought the frame would count, but yeah, this is the poison that was in the frame, so this is technically what the poison was actually on. Oh, sorry, bumped the mic. It just left residue on the frame. Okay. I'm sure this commemorative stamp requires no introduction. The night Mr. Misham died, he was seen writing a letter. And Triquinine was found on the stamp, Mr. Gavin. So am I to understand this stamp was the murder weapon?
Oh, am I to understand the stamp was the murder weapon?
Yes, you are. And, oh yes. This stamp was found in your prison cell. Clavier being an alien would explain how he's so perfect, except I'm not sure if he is any more Pumpkin Spice. Like you said, you missed a couple streams. Like, I kind of distrust Clavier right now. I'm hoping I'm wrong, because I dig him and he is so perfect. but he's being kind of sus lately. That is all, Your Honor. The scar in his backstory isn't going to get explained. Thanks, whiny fans. You can have more Phoenix now. Ah, sad face. David, no! Don't talk about Cloaca! Eck! Talking about Cloaca and Egg Frank. Oh, God! Nathan are a force to be reckoned with. A lewd force of nature. Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Order! Order! Order!
Pointed on the back of a stamp.
After Drew Mission was killed, someone paid a visit to the witness's cell. Egg Prag Pumpkaboo. Have we really not discussed that one before? Oh, no. Phoenix Wright. He got that scar from slapping Nick. Oof. Chat's being hornier than usual, MD. I don't know what to make of this. I'm not kink-shaming. Good God. I'm not kink-shaming. I'm just asking the questions. Why? Phoenix Wright.
Daddy?
That's when he found the stamp. You made Drew Mission write you a letter. That's how you killed him. What? What the fuck? Kiwi, no, don't ask, don't ask! Ah! But what Leia said, basically. Need to break out the Adolf 18 plus art? No, please, God. What? There's only 685 egg preg fics on AO3. Is that all? People are more into egg preg than Tokyo Mirage sessions, guys. My, you've upset my poor brother to the point of uselessness. Allow me to clarify this matter, Justice. All you need to do is recall Spark Brutal's testimony.
And then this happened, and then that happened, and he put the letter in the envelope, and he sent the death towards me for something.
Is Destroy?
Yes, a ship, a so-called postage ship, end quote.
He was looking for a stamp, ergo he had no intention of using this stamp. The last egg preg fic was of Donatello and Raphael. Of course it was! To be fair, TMS is at 31. Oh man, we've gotten like 3 more! Incestual turtle egg preg. God! 3 houses has an egg preg fix, of course it does. I know turtles lay eggs, but nonetheless. What are you talking about? What I'm arriving at is that the commemorative stamp was in a frame. It was a mere coincidence that he used it that night.
That would seem to be the case.
Or perhaps you mean to suggest that I could somehow manipulate a coincidence. Episode title. We cannot have a joke about incest and Ninja Turtles in the title again. We did that once back in 3 houses. The title was Lean Green Incest Machine. Egg Preg Baby, but no incestual Ninja Turtles. I'll get some sip. Where's my water? Kristoff being up on stage just rambling about egg preg? Yes, that's totally what's actually happening.
He does have a point. How would this witness know if the victim was going to use that stamp?
I'll get another sip. Pumpkin spice. Yeah, it's the final battle of Apollo Justice, and we're not talking about Eggman getting pregnant. That's something completely different. Eggman, egg preg. God.
Without that, he couldn't have planned the murder.
What? Really, Clavier? You should be seeing through these weak spin bluffs by now. He's right, though. How could anyone have known Mr. Mission would use that stamp that night? Least of all, Kristoff Gavin locked away in his cell.
Well, it seems the defense has run out of things to say.
You assume he had something to say in the first place. I believe the defense's bluff has been called.
Kristoff discussed that twig hasn't been obliterated yet. Clavia, you're embarrassing me. You're letting this fucking twink get the better of you. You're a disgrace to the bloodline. That defense's bluff? I'm not sure I agree with you there, Kristoff. Are you actually gonna turn on him? Are you actually gonna turn out to be cool? Dude! Clavier! Please? Clavier? Honestly, I wanted to believe you. But the defense wasn't trying to get away with the bluff. You were, Kristoff. Oh my god, he was cool but uncool then cool again? Again, I still need to know for sure that he didn't know what he was doing with Phoenix. I need to know that I need to be sure that he was manipulated into thinking Phoenix was crooked. He didn't actually know he was putting away ruining an innocent man's life. Oh, Clavier. Don't do me dirty. Do not do me dirty.
What are you saying, Prosecutor Gavin?
Airforehead, what was your accusation again?
Huh? It was that,
This poison stamp killed Drew Misham, ja? To which my brother responded thusly. There was no way to know when Drew Misham used the stamp.
Why, that's right, which is why it couldn't have been planned.
Tell me, it needs to be planned. Why?
Clavier's a complicated man. That's fine, then.
Why couldn't it have been a coincidence?
They have a what? Nathan, do I want to know? Nero was trending, but not our Nero. Aw, sad face.
Why couldn't it have been a coincidence? The defense is simply that Drew Misham died by that stab. That is all.
You can do your dirty May. If he turns out to be this cool after all, same. Nah, I'm fine. Coincidence.
Kristoff, you managed to slip out from under his accusation by changing the subject. If that's not bluffing, what is it? What are you up to, Clavier? I could ask you the same question, Kristoff. Sorry I ruined your dad's life, Airforehead. How about dinner at 6?
You're warning chat, Java. Chat is extra thirsty tonight. Nothing wrong with that. Nero is best what I was gonna say. I'm assuming you meant Devil May Cry Nero when you say our Nero. Which, you know, sad face. I would understand if he was trending. It is apparently the 1 year anniversary of DMC 5. Which is cool. But I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's my Nero. Sad face.
I silenced the defense with the fewest words possible. It's called efficiency.
But, Mr. Gavin, that's impermissible testimony.
Very well. I shall take the claim head on then. Justice,
What?
you accuse me of Drew Misham's murder, yes? Then, allow me to ask you, what possible reason could I have to kill a painter?
Apollo motive! He's talking about a motive! I'm helping! I'm helping you!
Indeed. Hard to see how an attorney could come to want to kill a painter.
Now here's something. Why didn't he bring up the motive from the very beginning? Unless he was afraid it was a battle he might lose.
So, what does it mean?
It means there might be a weak spot. Maybe I have some evidence to prove a motive.
A motive for murder. This is vital, if not the most vital element in this case. Please consider this when making your statement.
I'd say it's about this vital.
That's pretty vital.
Well, Mr. Justice,
I'm going through with this no matter what. Understood, Your Honor. I'd like to present evidence.
then let's see what you have for us. What reason did Kristoff Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew Misham?
Tristan, you being here without her just being here is a huge help. Real talk, yeah. Loki, it's funny to think about the fact that like the fact that, I mean, granted they don't know it, but the fact that we know that they're siblings now, it should change something, but it doesn't. Because like I said, I've been saying they're basically siblings the entire goddamn game, not knowing that this was gonna happen. Because they just had that vibe. It's like being actually turning out to be blood related is just a formality. Because good God. Let's see. Not 100% sure on how to go about this. Have Tracy interrogate him. Mr. Hack can be the good cop. Yes. I like this plan. What the fuck, Nathan? No! Nathan, no! Why is Britchel in the chain? No! Naughty stool! What the fuck? I vote Nathan off the island. Oh my god. Java, I think it finally happened. Java, you've been out-hornied. I was gonna say, my guess would be the forged evidence, but like, which one? Do I have the... I don't have the past evidence. Or no, I do! I do actually. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna have to like... I thought I was gonna have to give the answer in a roundabout way with like the paintings or something, but no, I actually do have this still. Okay, good. Save just in case, because that is a steep penalty. Have I heard of this great new shop? It's called This Chat X a Cold Shower. This stream is already one for the record books. I gotta say. Wash your hands after reading that, same, May. Ooh, Christoph Gavin's motive becomes clearer, while everything else fades to horn. When we consider why the stamp came to Drew Misham's studio in the first place. And why is that? Forgery, Your Honor. Go back 7 years. Drew Misham accepts his first job creating forged evidence. My fault for starting the stream early? Why? You would think people would be less horny earlier in the day. I refuse to be held accountable for this. I've seen that before. It's a page from a diary, wasn't it? Magnific Grabari's diary.
When an attorney Phoenix Wright lost his badge, yes. This was the evidence he presented to his loss.
This evidence is a fake, yes. But did Mr. Wright request the forgery be made? That was never proven. You reject your humanity, Leia. You found salvation in Apollo egg preg. Is that a thing that exists? What am I talking about? Of course it is. Watching Kira Major episode 0. Oh shit, yeah, that came out today. I'm glad you're having fun, Nathan. You're already 23 hours a day? Oh shit, sorry, lad.
The defense attorney on the case was Phoenix Wright. Who other than him, drunk with the prospect of victory, could have done it? And why would they?
Just out of curiosity, do you remember this letter? This is the first page. This is the second.
Those were presented in court yesterday. The letter was sent to Drew Mission by the client who requested that forgery.
The enclosed stamp was none other than the poison commemorative stamp. Drew Misham drew his last breath just the other day. However, the motive for his murder was already 7 years old.
7 years old.
The client who requested this forgery was very cautious. He tried to erase anything and anyone with connections to this forgery.
To keep them from talking?
But he made a mistake. What you got, Hufflepuff?
Ah!
That helps immensely. Thank you. Very good. Yes.
Picture of my favorite magician, so I kept it. Father took me when I was very young. It's a great magic show. I loved it so much. I'd better not fucking die.
The killer's time bomb was delayed. The poison stamp was sealed within a glass frame, where it sat for 7 whole years. With Clavier around, you want us to be less horny. Clavier's behaving himself right now. He's being a good boy. So Clavier thought Nick ordered the forgery? Yeah, like he got a tip and was told, hey, Phoenix is forging evidence. But it was obviously Christoph who, like, just fucking said, hey, by the way, he's doing this, and it was totally not me who did it.
Forehead.
Yeah?
Do you understand what you're telling us? The one who schemed up the forged diary page was the one who poisoned the stamp. And it was Phoenix Wright who presented the forged evidence 7 years ago. Adding the two statements together, the one who schemed to kill Drew Misham was none other than Phoenix Wright! Never mind. Never mind. Never mind! Nobody's perfect. Sorry, but that's not how this is gonna go down. Yeah, real. I put that on because that's a dumb conclusion to jump to, but real talk, that means he doesn't know. That means he genuinely thought Phoenix was the one responsible. He was not helping his brother end this man's career. He was just tricked. So he's a victim too. He's in a very unfortunate position that makes it seem like he's responsible, but no, he totally didn't know. Okay. Oh, then how will it go down? Please tell me more about going down. Oh boy. I checked through the records on that case when I found this. 7 years ago, just before the trial began.
Oh boy. Yeah.
What, Beatus?
I don't know. Just got out there in the hole. He told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair.
One more thing.
I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly.
What? Oh, come on, that was nothing compared to some of the shit chat's been saying tonight. I received files from your previous attorney only yesterday.
I understand I'm asking the impossible of you.
Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards.
And that was enough.
Phoenix Wright was put on the case a day before the trial started. He didn't have time to request a forgery.
The day before?
How the fuck did nobody realize this fact 7 years ago? Now here's a question. Just who was Shadi Enigmar's previous defense attorney? Oh! I didn't even think about that! You motherfucker! I didn't even think about that! Oh, you piece of shit! God damn it, how did no one piece this together sooner? Fuck you! I didn't even think about that aspect to it. It still doesn't explain why the fuck he wanted to throw Phoenix under the bus, but goddamn, I did not even consider that part. I just thought, like, oh, he had another lawyer. I guess the lawyer was bad or something, or got, like, choked out a piece of hamburger and drowned in his bathtub or something. I didn't think it was that deep. Silly me. Everything in this case was that deep. Oh, originally thought a child trying to kill the giant man with a gun. Yeah, after that last case, anything's possible, but Jesus Christ. Wow. Yeah, no, like, it kind of keeps slipping our mind, especially because he's identical to his baby brother, but, like, he's a defense attorney. Yeah, this son of a bitch. Wow. He took away my client. Now I'll get you to spot, but he ordered the evidence beforehand. Like you said, this would have had to been done a couple of days in advance. What the fuck?
No. This can't be. This can't be.
Phrasing, shut up. Oh, but it's all true. There was another man, a defense attorney with a badge on his collar. It was you, Christoph Gavin. Oh.
Order! What is the meaning of this? Witness, I mean defendant, I mean her former lawyer!
Let me begin by denying this.
It's easy enough to look up, Mr. Gavin.
And impossible to prove if you can't. Judge is mad. I don't fucking blame him. Attorneys are registered with the court the day before the trial begins. In other words, no record remains in court. How exactly did you intend to prove Phoenix Wright's claim?
That would be difficult. I'm afraid this side of inquiry won't yield.
Air forehead.
I love that he's back to calling us this. It's been a while.
Are you sure you don't have evidence?
Oh my god, and he's helping us again too. Yeah! Clavier redemption arc!
What's wrong, Prosecutor Gavin? What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks clammy.
Evidence! Evidence that shows this man, Christoph Gavin, requested that forgery 7 years ago.
Clavier? I already fell for him once. We hit a rough patch, but it's too late for me, Pumpkaboo. I already fell. I thought I might have to get back up, but no. I've fallen and I'm not getting back up. No, it's too late for me.
Just prove it. Clear up these doubts now, and I swear I'm off this case.
I don't think he cheated in the first place, Pumpkaboo. I really don't. I think he was misled. I don't think, like, he obviously he did intentionally screw Phoenix over, but, like, he did it genuinely believing he was guilty and he was doing the right thing by doing this. He got bamboozled. I'm not gonna hold that against him. Not when he clearly realizes he done goofed and is now helping us. He got a tip and he used it, yeah.
He must have fought up some evidence, Apollo.
Prosecutor Gavin looks like he's in physical pain. That darkness. I have to pull that darkness out of him. I have to pull that darkness out of him, and proof is the only way I can. Giggity? No, that's not a thing. I can't make a joke out of that one. Dude, hold it against him, just hold him exactly. He's got layers! He's like an ogre! Pull the darkness out of Gavin. Kingdom Hearts intensifies, boys! He's Riku! Apollo is Sora and he's Riku! Clavio has Vanitas inside of him! Ah! It's Phoenix and Miles all over again. It really fucking is. I hate that I'm this basic. I really do. Like, both of my ships thus far, like, apparently the most vanilla, most obvious fucking things ever, but whatever. I don't give a shit. Clavier hand-holding. No! No, lad, no! No! Pull out! Pull out! It's the only thing you're gonna pull out of him! Just no! Oh, God! We've gone too far! We may have gone too far in a few places! What proves Christoph Gavin's link to Drew Misham? God!
Well, Mr. Justice!
Ethan, no!
You claim Christoph Gavin requested a forgery of Drew Bishop 7 years ago. Prove it!
It can be proven.
Simply ridiculous. Why even discuss it? This evidence does not. Are you telling the truth, Apollo Justice?
I am. Episode title too hot for TV. It fucking might have to be. That or Unga Bunga. Java, what'd you do? He's linking file of Edelgard. Good God, no. Don't click that. Nobody click that. Hi, Flowers. You're in pain? Me too. Pretty sure it's a different kind of pain, but hey. I'm sure.
Then I say we give him the benefit of the doubt.
Very well, but if you're wrong about this, be prepared for a penalty.
Your Honor, you do the defense an injustice. Mr. Justice is clearly passionate about his claim. Should the penalty not match his passion?
Stop making that face. Make me feel better. What's that? Oh, thank you, flowers. That does help. Christ.
I haven't given a penalty like that in a long time. I have the king gloves on this game.
Felix supposed to kill Dimitri fan art. Good. Beautiful.
Well, Mr. Justice?
Fine, Your Honor. All I have to prove is any kind of link. Gonna go to church again the first time in years after this. I was gonna say, chat. I don't know chat's religious preferences, but you may want to consider having some for at least a day or two after this stream. Something that ties Christoph Gavin to Drew Misham, and I have something that clearly does the job. It's throbbing with passion! Jax, no!
I give her the best. Very well, Mr. Justice. Present your evidence. Show us the link between our witness and Drew Bishop.
Retrieve from solitary cell 13. Oh shit! I thought he made us give this back. I could have sworn he made Phoenix give this back, but if we still have this somehow, it's totally this. I hope. This evidence proves that there's a link. You gotta go get a haircut. See you, lad. You have a good one.
That scrap of paper? I'm afraid I can't let you submit that.
Is there some problem?
There is. How could you possibly have that? You couldn't.
Hmm?
Hey, that's Daddy's handwriting.
Oh, fuck! Oh, no! What? Why? Phoenix, no!
Mr. Wright's handwriting? What's the meaning of this?
See now? Yes, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
I just remembered I had a visitor yesterday. Phoenix Wright came to my cell, except I wasn't there. Phoenix Wright? When I returned, I saw he had something of mine in his possession. Of course, I had no intention of letting him get away with reading my private mail.
Mail? You mean this letter was in your cell?
No. However, it appears Mr. Wright has yet to be cured of his bad forging habit.
Well, if it is a forgery, it's not very good when the handwriting's terrible.
This is Mr. Wright's reproduction of what was written in the real letter.
Reproduction?
When Mr. Wright visited Christoph Gavin's cell, he brought with him a small video camera. Oh! Oh! Oh, that moment when you realize that this is because this is the same pin Emma had back in the first game. She totally hooked him up with this. Oh, science wins again, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. What?
He recorded his entire conversation with you, Mr. Gavin. And the contents of your personal mail. Where did he get the money to buy that? I tell you, he did it. Like I said, Emma probably hooked him up since she seems to be one of the few people still around who believed in him. So I'm sure she just gave it to him, like the good girl that she is.
Regardless, this mockery of the piece of evidence will never be accepted by the court. Evidence based on a video of a man with no authority whatsoever claims he took. A man who happens to be an ex-attorney suspected of forgery.
Prosecutor Gavin?
Prosecutor Gavin?
As embarrassing as this is for me to say, I'm afraid my brother is incapable of making rational judgments at the moment. Your Honor, your decision, please.
The defense's claim is denied.
What?
Only actual evidence is permitted in a court of law. Please remove the defense's evidence from the record.
Better luck next time, Justice.
We've certainly taken a detour from our cross-examination, but the defense appears to be lacking proof. I'm forced to end the cross-examination of Christoph Gavin at this point.
Apollo, do something!
I'm thinking, but without evidence, we still have fucking video. I don't have anything I can use on him. He's manipulating Clavier? Oh, totally.
Very well. This ends the special witness's cross-examination.
Clavier!
Yes!
Octane, baby! The show's over, yet the crowd screams for more. Only now do I understand why.
Prosecutor Gavin?
Frankly, I'm relieved. This has been bothering me for 7 whole years. And I'm tired of the whole youthful angst scene. Now's our chance. Let's clean up the family closet, eh, Christoph?
Oh.
Clavier, you're spinning out of control. Calm yourself before you say something you'll regret. Spinning out of whose control? Mine or yours?
I am absolutely screaming for more.
Step out of the closet, Clavier. Step out of the closet, bro. We're gay. We exist. Take a moment to consider everything you've built. Your reputation as a prosecutor, your fame with the masses. You could lose it all, Clavier.
Apollo, did you see that? He's trying to press Prosecutor Gavin.
Do I not bring the fan art? Nope, we're keeping the fan art, Pumpkaboo. Clavier's a good noodle. 99.9% sure. Prosecutor Gavin, try to remember. What's really important to you?
You amuse me, Air Forehead. I couldn't forget what's really important to me, even if I tried.
Is it me? I bet it's me. No, it's the truth.
In fact, I haven't. Not even once. 7 years ago. Finally. You just couldn't resist, could you, Wright?
Resist what? Presenting solid evidence?
Might I request we put the current cross-examination on hold? The prosecution would like to call a new witness.
Yeah, can we explain why he was such an eager beaver for this, though?
State your name and occupation for the record.
Please get a haircut. Good God, you are so much cuter that way. I'm familiar with the trial. I've watched the video several times.
Didn't you find anything unnatural about it?
Unnatural?
Well, you did seem unusually well prepared. I mean, Mr. Wright had only just presented his evidence. And the next moment, you call and drew mission. It was almost as if... It's like it was all meant to be.
Almost as if what?
Past Clavier better look at the current one. That's what I'm fucking saying, May. Like, Apollo, you need to get your man's a haircut. Not gonna lie. Funny, didn't even occur to me to wonder. But now that I do, I see there's only one possible explanation.
I could never forget when I covered your forehead in my special evidence there, forehead!
Why, I know! As if from the very beginning, you knew Mr. Wright was gonna present that evidence.
Ugh!
Correct. I know that if I applied the usual pressure? Did I almost say pleasure? Whoops. Phoenix Wright would eventually come up with that forged diary page. Don't do this, Clavier. I knew because you told me, Christoph.
What? What? I didn't do it on purpose. I genuinely did it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured that. So yeah, like, he didn't realize his brother was a piece of shit. He took his word for it. That offer the judge sounds exactly like a Bridget Roshi. Not what it's supposed to be, but hey, whatever works. I've been infected by the thirst. The thirst is spreading. The thirst is real. Interesting post. Pixar movie got banned in multiple countries because of one line about this lady. Oh my god. I hate everything.
It was the night before the trial. Clavier, Christophe, I'll sing you at the prosecutor's office the day before the trial.
Oh god!
I won't be appearing this trial, actually. Huh? Why not? I won't be facing off with you in your first trial, apparently. But in exchange, I brought information. Information? The attorney who will be there in my place tomorrow is not to be trusted. He's a no-good, very bad man who's trying to adopt Apollo before I can. Don't give him even the benefit of your respect. Listen, I want you to call in a special witness.
Motherfucker!
Then...
Joke's on you, Kristoff. I'm adopting your brother, too. I'm adopting everyone! Yep, he was just trusting his brother. The sunglasses blocked him from the truth. Yeah. If he'd had a better look in his eyes, he would have known. Christ. So there you such a dick at the beginning? Yeah.
I wondered about it at the time. How did Christophe know so much?
Yeah, he was significantly less pleasant to Phoenix than he was to Apollo. And we can joke about it being because he was flirting with Apollo, but like because he was warned to not trust him. He'd never met the guy, he didn't know. Sometimes you forget I ad-lib. Yeah, it's always interesting to guess. Like I said, that's why I miss Maya, because I can't randomly interject random swear words into her dialogue and have people get confused if she actually said it or not.
How did Christophe know so much?
Prosecutor Gavin.
Christophe? We were supposed to face each other in that trial.
That would make a lot more sense. Your baby brother's getting his first job as a prosecutor. You happen to be a defense attorney. You'd want to go against him to kind of show him the ropes. But nah, you fucking pussied out last minute and to screw Phoenix over. Why did you screw Phoenix over? Please tell me we're gonna learn why the fuck he had such a hate boner for Phoenix. I need to understand.
A fair fight, brother to brother. I deserve that much. You let me borrow the victim's belongings. You showed me all your research on the case.
The victim's belongings?
Which would have included Magnifi's diary, wouldn't it? Phoenix ate the last bagel. I swear, it's gotta be something stupid. Like, unless he fucking has ties to other shit that went down in the first 3 games somehow. That I don't, like, why do you hate him? Why would you ruin his life to this degree? What the fuck is your hate boner for him? Like, actually. He left a fake flaming poop bag at Kristoff's door. He took Edgeworth away from him. I made the opposite joke last time, JC. I joked that he tried to ask Phoenix out on a date, but because he's so similar to Edgeworth, so Phoenix was like, you're really nice and all, you're definitely my type, but I already got a husband back in Germany. He turned him down. Scorned lover. I don't know. I have no idea. I hope there's an explanation, and I hope it's not completely stupid. Mr. Gavin.
My, Clavier. You disappoint me. That is good Demilith, though. I will take that back to my jail cell. You find trees, yet miss the forest.
That's a stupid saying, and so are you. You're the one missing the forest, Mr. Gavin.
You can't sweep this under the rug. Not anymore. Tell me what was going on behind that trial.
Phoenix is just the Beyonce of lawyers. He was clearly jealous. Maybe? That'd be stupid too. Phoenix didn't let him smash that sweet ass, you'd be pissed too. Like, God. Oh, he's making the face again. Ew.
Why not? I've achieved what I came here to do. I see no harm in a little reminiscing.
Apollo, he's making the face again. I'll get the spray. I think we're finally gonna shine a light on the black belly of this thing, Trucy. We've done everything we could. I hope it's enough.
7 years ago, the day before the trial, I visited the detention center at the request of my client, Zach Ramari. 2 guards! 1 guard! Show the time! Enough! You lose, Gavin. Thanks for the work. Now go away.
What the fuck? He fired his old attorney because he lost in a poker game. I was gonna say, and then he got... And what? Then he got mad that Phoenix beat him and became his lawyer, but that wouldn't have given enough time to forge the evidence, right? Unless he was just underhanded from the beginning and already forging evidence. And just fucking passed the buck to Phoenix. I don't fucking know. Zach said stuff. You gotta learn about... I get that. Oh, yeah, it probably wasn't just... I don't know. Like, I get why Zach fired him, totally. I understand his logic behind that. I just don't understand what his goal is here.
To be honest, I didn't know what his reasons were to this day. As far as I can tell, he dismissed me as his representation because I lost in a game of poker. I can come to no other conclusion.
Daddy used to say something. If you want to know a man, you have to compete.
Zach wasn't watching the points or the cards. He was watching the man behind the cards, Christoph Gavin.
Young Shamash, I am how you say, kind of a dick.
I couldn't believe it. Phoenix Wright, a second-rate attorney who relies on luck and bluffs. He dismissed me and went with that pitiful excuse for a man. He deserved to die for that error alone.
Are you actually that petty? Also second rate, yeah. Yeah, the most successful lawyer who uncovered a shit ton of shady shit behind the legal system to help reform stuff and make it less shady. Yeah, he's second rate. Oh my god. You absolute fucking failure. Jesus Christ. You actually are just gonna be a petty bitch. That's your only goddamn reason, you fucking clod. Holy shit. He's not wrong about him being lucky, but still, that just ain't right. I'll tell you what. Male NTR! The return of the man who was cut to death! Oh my god, fuck you. Okay, so yeah, he is in fact worse than Dahlia. Because again, Dahlia was at least Dahlia is an engaging villain. Like, I understood her motives, and I despised her in a good way. This guy's just a fucking bitch baby. No, Apollo, you're fine. Hold the fuck up! So the one who requested the forgery...
I'm not admitting to anything. My point is...
Apollo is not a clown. Apollo is anti-clown. How many clowns we got on this damn ship?
These 2 men shamed me, and I could not forgive that.
You got kicked off of 1 case. You got kicked off of 1 case. So you killed your client and ruined the career of the guy he went to instead. Oh my fucking god, you suck. Look at this man. Of course he's that petty. Thank you for the bit, Jux. I know, I get it, but good god. You know what? I think I would have preferred the Broly thing.
Phoenix Wright and Zach Ramari both deserve what they got.
They're better than you, so they deserve to die. Okay, Edelgard. So you asked Mr. Misham to forge that evidence so you could win? But then when you were dismissed as Zach Ramari's attorney, you used your forged evidence as a trap.
You fed me that information about the forgery you made. Then you gave your dirty evidence to him.
The Action Mastermind just happens to be the prettiest man to ever live. Pretty much. Apollo in a circus of clowns and Kristoff the one true clown. God. This episode title either has to be something involving Horny or clowns. Horny the Clown. The serial killer from that terrible movie Drive-In. Or Drive-Thru. Whatever. He saw Kristoff's true color and knew something was going to happen. Oh yeah, no, like Zach's motive makes complete sense. I get that part. It's just Kristoff's literally just a bitch baby.
Kristoff, you are not only a clown, you are the entire circus.
He actually is. Thank you, Yoshi. Drive-Thru, yeah, it's a horror movie called Drive-Thru about a fast food burger chain with a killer clown for a mascot. and yeah, he comes to life and kills people or shit. It's bad.
God. You're free to imagine what you will.
Oh, pettiest. Yes. Pettiest, not prettiest. He is also very pretty, but no. God. Mind you, Zach's still a dick? Oh, of course. You know, Zach's a piece of shit, too, at least based on what I know at this point. But, yeah. Kristoff wasn't lying. He said I killed him because I'm an evil human being. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Clearly. At least he's honest. So pretty and Clavier still wants to date the guy who keeps beating him and put his best friend in jail? Yep! Clavier is just that cool. Water under the bridge, man.
My point is that all I had imagined came to pass. Everything went perfectly. You foolish boy. I set off my plan 15 minutes ago.
Fucking Eisen bullshit.
Incredible. Incredible. If I wasn't laughing, I'd weep.
Prosecutor Gavin?
Perfectly. You're bad. You mad, bro? Oh, he mad. Stop fooling yourself. What are you talking about, Clavier? Tell me, how did the trial end?
Cancelled when the defendant vanished?
Ah, I get it. So, Kristoff, you've been living in fear for 7 years. What?
You were afraid your fortune would be revealed and your reputation trashed. You couldn't leave things off to chance. Leave things to chance. So you watched everyone involved with the case for 7 years. Yeah, even this guy. Kristoff has had to watch this man's everyday life for 7 years. No wonder he's gone cray-cray. Apollo ruined his reputation, oh yeah. Zach knew he was going to be in danger and had to hide. Probably didn't want his daughter to be involved. Trusted to take care of her. I know, but like Chris, I got that he trusted Phoenix to take care of her. That's fine, but like, he didn't want his daughter involved. Kristoff was watching Phoenix even more than episode title Clown's Mad. Clown's Mad. I like it. Yep. Until further notice. Yep. That's the play. Thank you, Gamrick. Putting that in my Google thing. Brushel. Oh my God, May. Have you not met this man? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Watch the VOD. Why didn't he? Oh, he did. He totally did, MD. Brushel was also being watched. If you meant why he did, because he was involved with everything even back then. He was a buddy of Zach's, apparently.
Every day for 7 years. But I feel too journalists as far as he's being watched. End quote. Then you wonder why Zach Ramari got rubbed out after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me?
One last sword in there for good measure. Haven't seen Hose this bad since Terry Bogard. Ayo! Kristoff is what I wish. Oh yeah, no, Kristoff is still a better villain than Edelgard, absolutely. Like, he's petty, but at least he's interesting.
Wait just a minute. Zachary was seen by this reporter? How is that possible? Was he alive after being gone 7 years?
Stop watching Brushel's punishment enough, let him go. Nah, as we discussed last time, Brushel actually ain't that bad. Brushel was actually he was the one person I didn't have to go through any fucking Cyclops for in that entire investigation. Like, he was actually telling the truth the entire time. It was nothing but cooperative. He's actually okay for what he is. He just looks horrifying and has a scummy occupation. Finally, I knew this moment was coming. I just didn't think we'd be here so fast. Kristoff has seen Brushel in his underwear. That is confirmed. Based on the complaints I made it for, Edelgard was characterized like Kristoff. Would that help her in particular? Yeah. You know, I could respect her more for being a petty villain, rather than them trying to make her complex and just failing miserably. Zachary, gone missing for 7 years. Trucy's father.
What's wrong, Apollo? Go get him! Take him out! Kick his ass, Seabass!
Right, leave it to me. Brush with no locks finding some good fucking witness. His special celly has connections. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Kristoff is not Edelgard's male twin. Kristoff is still better than Edelgard. Make no mistake. Allow me to refresh the court's memory. 6 months ago, Kristoff Gavin was charged with murdering a mysterious traveler.
I remember him quite well. Shawnee Smith, was it? Poisoned in a Chinese restaurant. Tragic.
The details don't really matter right now, I suppose. What matters is that traveler was Zachary. Oh.
What is it, Apollo?
Did you know after all? Yeah, Trucy is not Phoenix's biological daughter. We found that out at some point too, May. We aren't allowing Kristoff in the Edelgard's family. No, he's not that bad. What?
Keep going! We'll talk about it later.
Wow, you're taking this like a champ, assuming you are just now finding out about it. Kristoff sticks to one role and isn't trying to gain sympathy. Yeah, exactly, Leia. Like I said, he knows what he is. He's a petty villain, and that part's silly, but like at least he is what he is. I can take him as is. Edelgard was all over the goddamn place. Did she already know? She totally already knew. I mean, it would make sense that Phoenix fucking told her at some point. Like that'd be something shitty to keep from her for any extended period of time.
Someone please explain this. Mr. Justice, can you explain this?
It all started 7 years ago. The great magician Magnifi Grimari's death started it. Magnifi Grimari's death and his student, Zach Grimari, his suspect. The suspect. Whoever defended Zach in court successfully would be famous beyond belief. Thinking that, Kristoff Gavin did the unthinkable. He forged evidence.
Drew Misham?
Actually, it was his daughter, Vera, who really did the work. Shh, don't remind him, he might forget we're still trying to get the small baby off the hook. You took precautions when you had that forgery made, didn't you, Mr. Gavin?
Precautions?
To keep people from talking, of course. These two know too much. Leave them alive and there'll be nothing but trouble.
That's when you plan your the poisoning of the forgers.
Antriquinine, applied to a commemorative stamp.
But luck was on Mr. Misham's side. The bomb didn't go off.
His daughter? She saved him by taking the stamp. I see.
But that wasn't the only bomb he set up.
The Adrenate nail polish, of course.
You noticed something when you requested that forgery. When Vera Misham is nervous, she has a bad habit. A tendency to bite her nails.
Ah!
That nail polish was her good luck charm. She was almost kidnapped once. Since then, she's been, well, you can see for yourself. She refused to leave the house.
That person gave me a good luck charm. And when I absolutely had to go outside, it protects me.
Yeah, apparently she received something, a gift. She won't tell me what it was, though. It's from that client, the one who watched one of that note made. It was his insurance.
Insurance?
As long as she left quietly at home, there was no danger to her. But what if she had to go outside? If she ran into any trouble, she'd become nervous. And that nail polish would do the rest. His time bomb sat there for 7 years, and then they went off almost simultaneously. Where's Shelly when you need him? I was gonna say. That could be like this entire game is just a PSA. This entire game is a PSA for Shelly to kill her. And that's why, when you want murder done, you do it right. Call 1-800-SHELLY now.
If you're finished, might I return to my cell now? Explained by brooding gods that Kristoff would have finished the job. Like I said, I don't think he necessarily had the thought in his head that Kristoff was out to kill them for their trouble. Like, I don't think he was that suspicious. It's just his daughter liked the stamp, so he didn't use it for all that time. Just bad timing. I don't know. Same as calling a hitman to kill someone. Yeah, basically. I'm not accustomed to standing for such long periods of time. I have a weak constitution. I'm a delicate little flower, really.
Mr. Gavin, have you heard a single word I've said?
Oh, I listened quite closely to your little tale. Quite an entertaining piece of fiction. He's making the face again.
What?
Clavier, surely you understand. We're back to the evidence, the lacking evidence. Nothing proves a link between him and the Entriconine that took Drew Misham's life.
So it's not just that he turned out Kristoff for right, but the case would have been Kristoff's to get to the top. Yeah, exactly. Like, even that, like, that's still petty, but that's a different degree of petty, at least. It's not just, oh, this was one case he would have lost. It's, no, this would have been a very high-profile case that would have gotten him a lot of attention. A little more understandable. Again, a better villain than Edelgard. He felt like he was being watched, but he had no way of knowing. Yeah, like, he was suspicious, but, like, he had no idea of knowing why, or... Yeah, exactly, Mario. And there is such a thing as dumb luck, precisely. What about the restaurant? You killed Zachary to keep him from talking.
I killed no man of that name. Read over the report again if you like. The victim was a traveler by the name of Shanti Smith, about whom we know little else. You can't seriously think I knew he was that particular fugitive.
Please stop making that face. You're making me physically uncomfortable. Dad Phoenix can wreck you. Dad Phoenix is pretty hot, May. No judgy. Okay, then why did you kill him?
To test my abilities. I'd leave my right to remain silent.
Why'd you find Pugwavoo? If he wanted to take it to the top so badly, why didn't he just ask if he could take his brother's place as a prosecutor? I don't think that's quite how it works. Despite the fact that that Miles pulled that back in case 3 once, I don't think you're allowed to just change fucking positions like that. It takes 7 years to put together your extensive and elaborate revenge plot, and the payoff has finally arrived. Oh my god. Yeah, Phoenix is fucking in the audience loving this. Or no, he's watching with the juries, since he's like in charge of the test system. But he is eating popcorn, make no mistake. But yeah, we got away with that with Miles by with some trickery. But yeah, no, normally you can't just flip-flop on being prosecutor or defense attorney.
Remember, this court did not convene to put me on trial. The defendant's name is Vera Misham, suspected in the murder of her father. My trial's been finished for 6 months now.
Test my abilities like kissed. The test my abilities thing is pretty funny.
I'm afraid we have strayed considerably from our purpose here. The court concurs with the witness. If the defendant, it is the defendant, Vera Bishop, who is on trial here.
No! But you were doing so good, Apollo!
As long as there is no evidence to support the accusation against him, this course of inquiry cannot find Vera Bishop innocent.
Your Honor, Phoenix Wright spent 7 years collecting this evidence.
You still don't get it, do you? Let us assume there was poison in the nail polish. Who then was responsible for causing Vera Bishop to bite her nails?
What?
It wasn't me, I know that much. The one who brought that poison to her lips was you.
What? Oh, dude, don't play semantics with me, dude! Motherfucker!
Evidence is everything, there is nothing more.
I believe this discussion has reached its conclusion.
Your Honor! This is more kangaroo courty than usual.
Mr. Justice, you have performed admirably well for a novice attorney. I respect your partner, Phoenix Wright's determination as well. However,
Without direct proof, you have nothing. Isn't that right, Clavier? Unfortunately, yes, Kristoff, you're right. That is, you would have been right. Until now.
I love you.
What? Did the news not reach your desk in solitary? The eyes of the nation are on this courtroom today. This is the trial case for the new judicial system.
That's right. I totally forgotten about that. The juris system.
Jurist, you say?
the current judicial system has been deemed too closed off from society. Fuck if I know why.
Double teaming Kristoff, yeah. Need to smack your head against a wall, same, Phoenix.
The new system attempts to inject the wisdom of common citizens into the law.
Common citizens? Wisdom? Is this some kind of joke?
I can't fault him for that one. There's a lot of stupid people out there.
What could we possibly gain by doing this? Entrusting our judicial system to a mindless, emotional mob of irrational mouth breathers?
Not gonna lie, this guy is making way too much sense to me right now. Oh god. But no, he is totally Mel Edelgard. You'd actually go to jury duty if cases were like this, fucking right? If there were actually parents getting put on witness stands, you're goddamn right I'd actually go to jury duty.
Common citizens have something called common sense.
Not enough of them!
Common sense is not restricted by the law.
Giving a lot of credit to the people of Japanifornia. Villains who were right all along!
Nonsense! There is only room for two in this court. Me and the law. Keep the riffraff out. Out, I say! You mad, bro? He mad.
But yeah, I mean, the point here is obviously the jury is voting. They're the ones deciding. Assuming this jury actually does have common sense, they're not gonna vote this fucking clearly innocent, manipulated child of killing her dad and then trying to kill herself over this scheming motherfucker with a skull scar thing. Who's reacting like this to being told that they're watching him. They're not in the court, actually. They're watching everything by video camera.
How can you allow this?
Fourth wall! You're breaking the fourth wall!
Riff-raff, street rat.
Incidentally, the one responsible for making this happen was Phoenix Wright. Apollo, Clavier, and just y'all looked at the camera. Yeah, it's pretty great. Again, fuck off, Danganronpa V3. This is how you be meta in a clever way without shitting on your audience to do it.
Phoenix, right?
Oh! He's gonna blow!
So, everything was leading to this. Of course. Right.
Get fucked, asshole. Ew. He has Dimitri hair. Ew. No. Dimitri wore it better. Ugh.
Where's that wind coming from? The pure power of his rage. Don't worry about it, it happens. KO!
That's how you break a man. Phoenix Wright style. OG up in this bitch.
Kristoff being like, my law is melting! So both Gavins like to punch shit also, yes. Thank you for the bit, Sushi.
I won't accept this. I can't accept. This is no court. Law. The law is everything. Law is absolute. You'd let ignorant swine soil your courts. Kristoff, it's over. It's over. I'm mixing up our accents, don't worry about it. Clavier. The law is absolute? You can't be serious. What? Odd. I thought you spent your life looking for loopholes. The law isn't absolute. It's filled with contradictions.
The law is the end product of many years of history. The fruit of human knowledge.
Phoenix was talking to the jury this whole time, yep. Does make sense. Apollo and German Dante do a critical quote together like Hajime Shiaki at the end of Danganronpa 2. Oh, that'd be so good!
God damn!
Oh. Fruit of the Egyptian forest. He does look like he just had some Overlord fruit. He's got the blonde hair. It looks kind of disheveled.
Like a gem, polished to a gleam through trials and errors. It is the fruit we receive and pass on and face in our time. And it is always changing, growing. Nurturing it is our task as human beings.
Except for you, Kristoff. You aren't changing. You've stopped. You're not needed anymore.
I couldn't think of anything to say. Maybe because I still haven't seen enough. But someday, I'll know what law is. And I'll fight to change it if I have to.
I see no need to further prolong this trial. This began as the trial of Vera Bishop, accused of murdering her father. The painter Drew Bishop, however. Several other incidents were reviewed, and we seem to have reached a conclusion.
What is law? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Rotten prison Kristoff while your brother joins the right family. Goddamn right, yeah. That's Phoenix's final middle finger to Kristoff for doing this shit.
I'm adopting your brother. He's my new son-in-law. Get fucked, asshole.
Determining the good or bad ending? Uh-oh.
I want to know what law is. I want you to show me.
Before this court declares a verdict, I await your decision. Jurist of the court. For the death of Drew Bishop, how do you find the defendant Vera Bishop? Innocent or guilty? I turn to you now to consider this matter.
Don't hurt Clavier. No more.
God dang foreigner? You mean the band, right?
Marion the family, yep. But yeah, seriously, don't hurt Clavier anymore. Don't send any more of his loved ones to prison, please. Lost a lot this game, but he gets a happy ending with his boyfriend and new adopted family. Exactly, Kiwi. Yeah. He had a rough go of it, but he'll be fine. He's had a hard life. This ends the trial for the case. Only the verdict remains to be decided. Defendant Vera Misham is currently in intensive care. If a decision cannot be reached today, it may never be reached. The factors involved are simple. Did the defendant poison her father that night? If so, she is guilty. Or was there another reason for Mr. Misham's death? Did another person poison him? If so, she's innocent. You've been trying to watch Kuga, but now the episodes just say they're corrupted. Have any advice? Unfortunately, not the best. Normally, that's something wrong with the batch you downloaded, or something wrong with your video player, maybe. I'll try and think of other stuff for you, but yeah, I'm not sure what the issue would be. We're the jury. I think we might be the jury again. Better fourth wall break than Danganronpa. A panel has been provided for each of you to input your decisions. That is all. Please wait! Are we, the studio audience, number 6? 6 is my second most lucky number. It's like it was meant to be. Please wait! Yes, jurist number 6. There's something in the jurist handbook here. Persons involved with the case may not be jurists. That is correct. I've looked into all your dossiers. None of you were involved with the development of the case. With the development of the case? I see. Does that answer concern you? It's time for your verdicts. Make your decision in the case against Vera Misham. After 7 years, the truth is ready to be heard. Judge wisely. Judge well. Alright, what's our... G! Can we do a poll? No, we cannot do a poll! Are you shitting me? Come on, guys. No. We're not calling her guilty. Good God. No bad endings. This is a happy place. Guilty? Everyone's saying guilty. Good God. Look at the reflection. I was gonna say, who is... I can't believe they let aliens on the jury system. Kristoff was right. Gotta keep them filthy reptilians out of the courtroom. Save and do both? I don't want to. It's just gonna make me sad. Yeah, she is. Exactly, Pumpkin Spice. Yeah, she totally is tied to the case in a way. She's also not... Unless she also magically got her memories back between this case and the last one and reclaimed her citizenship. She's also not a legal citizen and thus should not be eligible for a jury. You can tell me what the other ending is. Yeah, sure. Lamwara's Majima Everywhere system. Yeah, you can tell me the bad ending. I just have no interest. Aren't I one of the filthy reptilians? No. I'm Zeta Reticuli. Yeah, I did see her. I know who it was. Good God. If the player chooses guilty at the finale of Turnabout Succession, Vera's trial is suspended due to a hung jury, with the verdict being delayed until the following day. Unfortunately, Vera's condition worsens overnight, and she dies of trichonide poisoning in her hospital bed, resulting in a trial ending with no verdict given. Oh, fuck that! Nope, that's bad times. Nope, we ain't doing that. Nope, fuck that noise. Nope, this is a happy place. And so a verdict was reached on October 9th, 2:14 p.m. The first verdict under the jury system. innocent by unanimous decision. I'm flipping off Kristoff all the way to the adoption agency and the courthouse to file Clavier and Apollo's marriage papers shortly afterwards. Flipping her off the entire way. I got my face cam on, I set up a TV in his jail cell. He's being forced to watch all of it as we speak while I give him the bird all the while. That's vengeance, baby!
The record will show.
The record will show that when the verdict was announced, Special Witness Kristoff Gavin laughed. A laugh louder than any ever heard before or since. A laugh that echoed in the halls of justice, lingering for what seemed like hours. Don't fuck with me! Don't talk to me or my family ever again. October 10th, the morning after the trial. In an intensive care ward, a true miracle occurred. Vera Misham opened her eyes. Happy birthday, Naruto. Waki Kataki? Yeah, he's also my kid. Phoenix don't play around, Jesus Christ. Remember that time Wendy Testenberger sent their substitute teacher to the sun for flirting with Stan? Or what she perceives as flirting with Stan? This is like 17 layers above that. Hey, Vera, you died somehow in another timeline. Just by knowing justice wasn't served, I guess. Victory sip. Look at all these new siblings Trucy has. We made out good this game, boys. We got a lot of damn good new kiddos. Vera! Oh, I'm so glad.
Don't cry, Apollo. I'm happy to, and proud. You did well, Apollo. When I thought about your Vera,
Oh, he's so happy she's okay. What a fucking good guy. Waki, Machi, and Vera are all Phoenix's kids now. You're goddamn right. You low-key ship Apollo and Vera, not gonna lie. I can't blame you based on how concerned he is for her. It's pretty cute. Stress is a vital factor in recovery. So he says, oh yeah, no. It does make sense to a degree that she would recover one and not the other, but it's just silly. Just a little silly, but yeah. Hey now, don't you start crying too. I'm sorry you had to see us like this. He cried mood swings from that darn pregnancy. Oh no. Oh! When she smiles. Oh God. I have too many kids. Oh no. I want to protect it. Vera?
thank you so much, Apollo. Thank you.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pressed you like that. If I hadn't, you never would have bitten your nails.
No, I was wrong. Staying locked inside like that, clinging to my good luck charm.
Vera.
When I opened my eyes, I saw you. I finally understood. It's important to be part of the world. To see things with your own eyes.
Babby! She's 19. She's not that babby, but she's babby enough, goddammit. She's a babby to me. Oh my god. Looks like that poison had some effect after all. Oh. It killed off whatever's holding Vera back from life. Oh.
I knew you'd pull through, Vera. I mean, what's that Apollo was looking for? That's what Apollo was fighting for the whole time. Your future. I won't forget it. Here, let me thank you.
No, really, it's okay. I'm just fucking glad you're alright, girl. We need top 10 babbies. Oh my god, that'd be like pulling teeth.
Oh, look, it's me!
Is that me? It's clearly you. Oh, Nathan, no.
She really captured your essence, Apollo. Well, I think so at least.
Thank you for the bits, Chucks. Yeah, exactly. That is about right. Looks fine to me. I was gonna say, it's sad you can't see his forehead. Clavier will be disappointed, but hey, you can just infer that all the white space in the background is his forehead. That was a... Stop it! That was not Apollo's penises. Shut up, chat.
That reminds me. Do you know where the other lawyer is?
The other lawyer?
Oh, you mean Daddy, except he's not a lawyer anymore.
I'm pretty sure she means, Clavier.
It's my fault, isn't it? I'm sorry.
Clavier will commission her for a full picture of Apollo. You're damn right. Oh no, she actually does mean Phoenix. Oh, yeah, because she realizes her role in it now.
Oh, no. That's not what I meant. No, it's okay. I'm through looking away from things I've done. I hope I can look him in the eyes someday and apologize.
I'm sure he'd be happy to hear that.
He bought all those things for me when he came to visit earlier.
Oh! What a good boy. Phoenix can get back his badge now. Oh yeah, no, like he totally can. Like there's probably gonna be proceedings involved, but like yeah, he can totally get reinstated now. I was gonna say he bought her. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same footage we had earlier when Phoenix was in the hospital, but yeah, it's a bunch of manga and grape juice. Of course. You mean that stack of videos? Mr. Wright finished watching them all?
You know, I knew my real daddy was alive.
I
was there 7 years ago, remember? I was the one who helped him vanish from that courtroom.
You did what? How?
I'm not telling!
Can't believe Phoenix was a weeaboo, always a hobo. Like I said, no. For anyone who wasn't around, my theory on that is, Maya, because he had no real job anymore, Maya was like,
Okay, Nick, no more excuses. You have to watch all the Steel Samurai seasons ever.
and so he did that. And then Miles heard that he was being forced to do that and was like, okay, I want to write a written essay on every single season on my desk by the time you're done. That is exactly what happened. You like Steel Samurai? Here, take my collection, please! Give me an excuse. Oh, I'm so sorry, Maya. Edgeworth, I couldn't finish them because I donated them to needy children.
Nick, those were collector's editions!
Oopsie poopsie.
He promised me that day he went away.
We may not meet again for some time, Tulsi. But know this, I will be watching, and one day I shall return. You're the next Krabari, after all.
Oh, Trucy. In the end, he couldn't keep that promise, could he? Vera should move to Crane. Nothing bad ever happens there. Oh my god, please no. Oh, this art again. Yeah, I've seen this before. This is still real fucking good. Beautiful.
It's okay. Phoenix is my daddy now, even if he can't really play the piano.
That he cannot.
Oh, and I've got you too, even if your voice is kind of loud sometimes.
Glad I made your list. Almost like we're real family. Weird. Pumpkin Spice, what do you got? They still don't know. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Excellent. Excellent, Pumpkin Spice. Do they related? I don't think they do. Unless Phoenix told them off screen in addition to compiling all that evidence for the jury. No, they totally do not know.
Hey, come to think of it, where is Daddy? The one who can't play. Do you know Apollo?
Oh, Kristoff's absolutely in jail. I think he said he had to meet someone.
I wonder. Maybe it's a new mommy!
We still haven't had that talk. I don't want to break her heart. Holy shit, that's some good fucking food. Thank you, Flowers. Maybe they were saving it for Apollo too. Probably. God, I hope that gets resolved someday. But yeah, like I said, Tracy. So, bad news on the Bobby situation. But like I said, you have a cool Aunt Maya. She's gangsta. You and her are gonna be tight. That's one thing. And you have a second daddy. Yay! Everybody wins. Oh boy. I mean, Edgeworth could be mommy.
Oh, Trucy?
Miles, you're Trucy's mom now.
What? What the hell's a Trucy?
He just called him the day after he adopted her. Hey, Miles, you're a mom. Congrats.
What the fuck?
Extended family. Cousin Pearl, Aunt Maya, 2 dads, brother, brother-in-law. The Katakis are also family. Change my mind, you can't. Vera, Machi. If Edgeworth's the mom, let's be honest, he's the one breastfeeding. Oh no. Just have Edgeworth wear a wicked dress? Nah, don't even need to. Dress, good God. Ah! We keep topping ourselves.
Trucy? Yeah, Vera? I was wondering, could you show him to me once more? Sir Hat, was it?
Oh my God. Oh God.
Phoenix, what the hell? Phoenix, what the hell? I thought you were dead for 7 years.
Like, real talk, again, like, yeah, she has a sister in Pearl too, goddamn straight. Yeah, like, real talk, if there were extenuating circumstances that led to, like, Miles and, Maya not being able to help him out of the situation, I understand that would make sense. Like, Miles was back in Germany for a long time, he probably has very little pull. But, like, for the love of God, I hope he was still talking off-on with both of them. I hope he did not just lose contact with Miles for 7 years. Ditto Maya. There's no way. And yes, this is the last trial. Sir Hat. He got upgraded.
Oh, he's not been knighted yet!
Good sewer rats. Thank you, Pumpkin.
Here goes! Do us an impersonation, Mr. Hat!
Wait for it. Don't worry about it. Is it fair to compare this last trial to the other games? Oh yeah, absolutely. They were all pretty cosmic finales. Objection! Not loud enough. And I like Miss Magic Underwear better, actually.
That's magic panties, Apollo! Very specific.
So what's after this? The spin-offs are Dual Destinies. I believe, from what I understand in terms of the recommended order that I've been told up to this point, I believe our next goal is going to be in the Investigations games, both 1 and 2, as far as I know. At least 1. But both, I believe. But yeah, Investigations and then Dual Destinies, which is going to be a very rough transition because, again, cannot afford a 3DS capture card, and 3DS emulation is lackluster at best. So unless a port magically gets announced that'll time in perfectly with doing it, we are likely going to have a lot of technical issues doing the 3DS games. We're going to try, but yeah, just be forewarned. And also Professor Layton crossover eventually, yes. Dual Destinies kind of mentions investigation, so it's best to do that first. Okay, cool, yeah. The fan translation, yes, I already found the fan translation, downloaded it. Dual Destinies has a mobile port. I read that. Like, is mobile phone emulation any better than 3DS? I know 3DS emulation is very rocky, but I can't imagine mobile is much better. I also just heard bad things about the quality of the mobile port in general. But if that's something worth looking into, then I'll try to experiment with that and maybe do that over the 3DS one. But like either way, again, just regardless of what ends up happening there, unless I do a donation ride to get a capture card, which like I don't think that's feasible / reasonable to ask in my current audience size. those things are like $600 because you can't even buy them new anymore. Maybe just don't need to play the 3DS games, actually. I want to, though. I know they're apparently a lot lower quality. I've heard a lot of bad things, or mixed things at best. But nonetheless, we just have fun with the 3DS ones. If they're bad, they're bad. I want to make that call for myself, though. I don't want to just not play them based on word of mouth. Like, I'm interested enough in, Ace Attorney and Layton. Buy you some time. Those are also for 3DS, I believe. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be any help, Gamrick, yeah. Heard a lot of mixed about the Destinies, haven't heard anything about Soul of Spirit of Justice. I think that's SOJ, yeah. Alright. This is my first time looking at the text. Your memories returned? Completely mysterious stranger who we don't know? Dual Destinies had one of the best prosecutors. Like I said, I've seen what I assume are the main prosecutors of the next two games, and like they look interesting. The one of what I presume is Dual Destinies, he's like some cool, edgy looking black hair dude, and then the other one looks like some kind of priest. I was like, I'm interested. I don't want to quit playing just because I heard bad things. But yeah, the current plan is the crossover and then Dual Destinies. I don't know about that today. I kind of want to hold off on the crossover till the very end, not gonna lie. I want to get through it. I want to get through with Ace Attorney completely, or at least as completely as I can, before I set foot in with Layton. Again, especially because that one's also 3DS as far as I know. Like it's not gonna help me buy time or anything. Spirit of Justice is actually pretty fun. Hey! But yeah, we will have... The fact is, we're gonna have fun with the games no matter what. Like, even if they're bad, we'll still have a good laugh with it, like fucking Crimson Flower. Have your grievances with the 3DS games, mainly due to Shu Takumi not working on it. Oh, was he not involved at all? Oh, that's a shame. Dual Destiny is rated M, really? You're new here, so you take it I've already covered the Great Ace Attorney. No, I have not. Those are like the super prequel ones, right? The old-timey ones. I have not played those, no, but I assume those are also 3DS only, I believe, so those will also have to be much later. Or not much later, but like I want to get through like the main series before I go back to those. I'm open to doing them, though. Rated M for like one scene, good god. Alright. Also, yeah, Zero, welcome. I forgot completely glossed over the fact that you're new here. Welcome to the whatever this is. Great Ace series on Android too. Yeah, like I said, I will look into that and see if that emulation is any better. But like I said, just one way or the other, we're gonna have issues once we're done with the investigations games. But hey, that's still 2 games off.
Mr. Wright, was this a part of your plan all along too?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not an evil genius mastermind.
When I lost my memory, I was reborn as Lamoire. But you knew my true identity, did you not? That is why you chose me as one of your jurists.
You think I made it? You're thinking into it too much. Besides, there is no guarantee that regaining your memory would make you happy.
Of course it is a happy thing. For so long, I thought I was alone. But now I know I have children. 2 dear children. Besides Machi, fuck him. He's a filthy cocoon smuggler. I'm so proud of them. That is, I think thanks to you.
Hello, Clavier, but this new guy. What are we talking about? I might have to mute when the new prosecutor because he'll be throwing me in the mouth. Oh, is he good? Yeah, like I said, he looks cool. Assuming I'm correct, and he's, like I said, the black-haired gentleman, the edgy motherfucker, who I saw in that one fan art I retweeted. Like, yeah, he looks cool. Interested to know what his deal is.
Are you going to tell them?
They do not know?
The karma shows up on screen. Good God, no.
Nope. They don't know their mother. They don't even know their siblings.
I will go to them when the time is right. Until then,
Don't worry, I'll take care of them for you. They're very important to me, too. A little annoying at times, but still. have to keep an eye on her at least. Because I'm the only one who knows how she really feels on the inside.
Oh, is Trucy a sad clown too?
Your bracelet.
Yes?
I've seen a lot of mysterious things these past 7 years. But your bracelets were the strangest of all.
Aww. Everyone's a sad clown in this family, fucking clearly. We're all clowns, really, in one way or the other.
I remember meeting him half a year ago now, in Christoph Gavin's office.
Trucy was crying in that Sprite. Yeah, I got glossed over that because it makes me sad inside. I don't want to see my baby cry, any of them.
And then I met you. Two fates destined to intertwine. And I was there when they crossed.
I was gonna say, it's very weird to see a front-on view of Apollo like that, not gonna lie. It was same when we had his profile back in the flashback segments.
I'll never forget that.
Such a small thing, that bullet. You did tell who I was away. "10 years ago, during a simple rehearsal. It is a miracle no one died, but I didn't survive that accident. That is why I left the troupe, my family. Now my memory has returned. I am myself once more. But I'm keeping the accent because I do not know what else to do for my voice. For the first time, I am glad to be alive, Mr. Wright."
Speaking of miracles, Vera Mission regained consciousness this morning. I can only hope she's as glad as you are.
It is a strange thing, fate. Sometimes a life is taken, sometimes a life is spared.
You know what I've been thinking? People don't die that easily, really.
So she's not gonna meet her children? Apparently not. Like, I understand her perspective. Like, she just got her memories back. She's missed out on a huge chunk of her life. I understand that if she needs an adjustment period. Well, like, you can maybe tell the kids, like, hey, you two are siblings. You got a mom. She's recovering. Don't worry about it. You'll meet her later. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, she trusts Phoenix. Obviously, Phoenix, they're his kids now, too. Like, she's leaving them in good hands. I do get it.
People don't die that easily, really. As long as they've got something worth living for.
And that's pretty much the end of my story. For now, anyway. No, forever. Still got a long way to go. This power of mine, well, it needs work, but there's hope now. We lost it, but somehow we found it again. That's why people are smiling again. Hope. Yeah, I think I'll keep at this lawyer thing for a while. Oops. Training time! Gotta go. Cords of Steel! Here comes justice! It stays crunchy, even in milk.
I'm glad you're staying with the agency, Apollo. It's like I found my long-lost big little brother! Oh, and don't you worry about Troop Gramari. Trucy's on the case.
Oh dear!
Now that I have this thanks to Danny.
Oh boy. She's doing the Von Karma thing, god damn it. Yeah, see, they've totally visited Miles and Francie. Troop Gramara, frankly, I got my doubts, but Hack Gramara, now that'll pack him in. Yeah, like I said, they have totally visited Miles and Francie. She had to pick that up from somewhere.
It's not every day you get a trial that rocks harder than one of our gigs, yeah? That's why it's over. The governors are breaking up, mostly because our lead guitarist is in jail. The news caused up run-up issues at the supermarkets nationwide. You're real stars now. I look forward to our next jam session.
Aw, Clavier, I'm glad you ended up being cool. Ready to close my eyes when Brushel appears? Our next jam session? Giggity.
Well, it's finally over. You know, thinking about it, I've been a piano player longer than I was a lawyer. That's kind of fucked up. Now that everything's sorted, I got time on my hands. Maybe I'll take some lessons. Or maybe I'll take the bar exam. Again.
Oh, that's totally code. Paul became king of the pirates. Yes.
Daddy, you'll be happy now Apollo and I started dating. You're okay with that, right?
God, see, that's why I said you should at least probably tell them. So I was sitting around eating snackos and fuck whatever when I got this crazy idea. What if they were golden? You could augment the crunch. Oh, the power of science. Although the preservatives might not be 100% safe. Emma, no. Big braid Emma.
Hey!
In unlikely event you are wanting Russian feast, come to Bosch Boat Club. Only thing called the restaurant is Bosch. Da, if greater challenge is being required,
And come to the hideout. You know who to ask for. Yar!
I missed you. I missed Pirate GF. Science ain't about why, it's about why not. Damn straight, Zero. Which family is worse, Faye or Grimari? Oh, God. Yes.
So, Kentucky Pastries is getting back to its Eastern roots. Spread the culture and all. Yo, boss, culture time! This is how we rock root, capiche? But we're still about giving back to the people. Yo, boss, PR time! And this is how we rock people, alright? Not that Walkie's paying any attention. Whew, kids.
Where's my boy? Where is the walkie-talkie? Now that is mad, right?
Yeah! Bizarre! Chinese characters on the cake was a fine idea like 3,000 years ago. Believe that! Man, you won't make a day, you gotta keep it real. Know what I'm saying? Yo, that's why I made the OG cracker. For real! I know it don't look like no cracker. Gee, what? You want me to know? Call the OG muffin? Yeah, yeah!
I adore you. I adore you.
OG cracker! Goddamn right, boy!
I don't know where all this talk about food coming from. You ask me, there's only one food, and that's noodles. Noodles forever. I got a new one, too. See? This time, I just put a big chunk of salt in the bowl. Why pretend? Hell, doing noodles is about the salt. Salt forever! I'm still reeling from OG cracker.
My exceptionally inquisitive nature has won me unequivocal adoration. You see, they used to call me Weasley Stinkler and Weasley Sticky Hands. But no longer. I have a new name, one that reflects my true academic nature. Wesley Sicko, reporting, yes, curiosity is the sickness, and I am the cure.
This is going way too fast. I'm gonna pass out. You're throwing a lot at me, Gabe. Sicko mode!
What up, get on with the sickness?
I don't know how to thank you for all you've done. Light has returned to my life, and with it, joy. I may have lost years, but I have gained a treasure. 2 treasures, in fact. I will think of them when I write my next song.
Aww. She's very pretty. I wonder who the fuck Apollo's dad was. I'd be interested to meet him. I hope we find out at some point. I know Apollo's not gonna be the main character ever again. Pressure, 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 pressure. Pressure here, pressure on the back, pressure with the interview. Yeah? How do I feel about how things turned out? Why am I in Christoph David's cell? Well, I'm his booty call. No scoop yet, but I'm journalist confidence in mid condition. End quote. Jux, I saw you. I saw the bits. Thank you for the bits. You didn't know OG Cracker was an actual thing. You thought it was a joke. I never heard that phrase before.
I decided to keep painting. Originals only, of course. I suppose I'll have to see a bit of the world outside and find what to paint. But I know there are good people out there now. I've met them. The door is open. The world is waiting. Thank you.
Real talk, like I said, no, I'm not even joking. Let her hook up with Walkie. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I did see the bits. I swear. It's just this is moving very fast. The body line is still on the floor. Don't worry. Where's Machi? He died of incuritis. The height difference is on point. Oh, yeah, they both have the tiny little ahoges. Their trucies are tiny. I noticed that after we found out last time, Kiwi. Once I thought about it, remembered her with her hat off. Oh, what a good fucking cast this time around. Holy shit. Nothing but good boys and girls. Wait, so what did we end? Incuritis. We did it. We did it.
We did it! We did it!
Capcom is back, baby! Whew. Shame Capcom will never visit this timeline again. No, they will. Like, Apollo is still gonna be around as far as I know. He's just not the main character. Like, I've seen him in what looks like newer artwork alongside, like I said, the girl in the yellow outfit, who is going to be a newer character, a character in the newer ones. It's like, Apollo's not just going to disappear. We cured the coronavirus. There you go. That works too. But yeah, like, we're in the same timeline, I assume. I don't think we're jumping back and just retconning Phoenix getting disbarred for 7 years. That'd be, I really hope we don't do that. That'd be a really shitty way to go about it. 5 and 6 do things with Apollo, but it's mostly Phoenix and the new girl in charge. Okay. It's a shit. The new girl, really? Alright. I'm not gonna hold anything. I don't even know her yet. Capcom's back 2007. You heard me, Yoshi. It's almost 9 o'clock. I was gonna say, it's only 9 o'clock, really. He's important of Spirit of Justice, but not so much in Dual Destinies. Ooh, sad face. Alright, but yeah, we'll get to all that when we come to that. Final thoughts for this game. Just this one. This one's really good. I don't know if I like it better than Trials and Tribulations. Like, that's you'd have to hold a gun to my head on that one. But this one was very, very good. Like, I enjoyed the hell out of this one. Definitely my favorite overall soundtrack so far. Like, a shit ton of these are going on my Phoenix and Smash wishlist template thing. Probably the best overall supporting character cast we've had out of the entire thing, too. Just by virtue of the Katakis alone. And then Vera being a cutie patootie. Kristoff is a fucking bitch ass. I definitely wouldn't consider him a better villain over Godot. Because yes, I know Godot is a villain. I just still like him. Apollo's a Phoenix Echo. Please. Your red post saying Trucy was an annoying and useless partner? Oh my fucking god. She was incredibly helpful. By comparing to what? Compared to Pearls and Maya? Like, they're all helpful in their own right. Just because they're not fucking gigabrains like Phoenix was in this game doesn't mean they're not helpful. Brushel was fine. Brushel ended up being a cool guy. He helped us out a lot. Clavier is fucking amazing. I still can't get over I didn't trust him for a while, but I cannot get over how much of a bro he was. And genuinely chill and just helping us do his own cases. Helping us do our work for us, essentially, for a majority of the game. Like, he was awesome. That's such a nice change of pace from the last few games and the prosecutors constantly assaulting us to varying degrees, basically. I was worried about him, like I said. Seeing how he acted in that trial with Phoenix in the flashback, that had me worried. It really did. But like, knowing that he was literally told by his brother, oh, don't trust this shady motherfucker. You'd be inclined to believe your brother. Apollo himself, I adored him. He is a very good boy. He's trying his best. Like, he's a little younger than when Phoenix started out. I'll get some sip. No worries. Going back and forth on whether Clavier was good or bad. That's called good running, baby. Yeah, exactly. They kept me on my toes on that one. But yeah, Dragon Truce, you're gonna catch hands with me too. 2 sip. But yeah, no. 3 sip. Apollo was a very good main character. I enjoyed playing as him a lot. I'm definitely a little sad that we're gonna kind of distance ourselves from him going forward. I'm glad that his story will apparently at least get somewhat resolved by the sound of it. Like, he'll still be around. He's just not the focus. He's your favorite main character. I adore Apollo. I cannot stress this enough. This is a very good boy. I can't say I prefer him over Phoenix, but that's because we had 3 full games with Phoenix before this. 4 if you count this one, because he was still a pretty major character in this one, and good fucking God, he got smart. Like, actually, I did it. What did I do? Ah, yes! Trucy Wright has 2 dads. Change my mind. You can't. And I'm not talking about Shoddy. But yeah, like, we spent a lot more time with Phoenix, especially in this game. Like, he scares me. I'm afraid of how smart that man is. Give him the hobo street smarts. On top of his bullshit bluffing powers, this is a dangerous combination. Kristoff has a stupid motive, but Manfred and Gahar and Livery have the same motive. It's the pride. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't get too mad about that. Like, it's petty and stupid, but, like, it's human. And I praise Godot for the same thing, so I can't complain too much about it. But yeah, like, the fact is, it's just, it boils down to we spent a lot more time with Phoenix, and so I still kind of like him better. I liked Apollo a lot in this game. And because of that, I'm extra sad that, like I said, we won't get to spend more time with him as much as we were necessarily originally intended to going forward. So he probably won't get a chance to surpass Phoenix in my mind. And that's sad because I think he could have. He's a very good boy. If they had maybe refrained from holding off some of the reveals, like Trucy being his sister and Lamora thing, and like spread that out over the course of a few more games, like that would have been fucking. Like, you could have had another solid trilogy going with him. You absolutely could have done something like that, but, people are babies and don't like change. And I don't either. Again, like, Phoenix getting just more, like, that hurt. I teared up during that whole segment. Like, it hurt to see him fall that hard. But, like, it was well done. It made sense with the setup and everything, and it's just how things are. He got set up by a fucking bitch baby. Happy German Dante wasn't a jerk. Now he and Apollo can go shopping for their wedding. Yes. So I think we ended this early because it means you don't have to miss any finish your paper. Yeah, I'm glad I did this early too. Sunday nights tend to be a little rough for people. Blame fandom for there not being another one. Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely that, Flowers. Like I said, people, this happens every time a franchise tries to do this. They decide we don't have any more story to tell with our new main character. They've ended at the height of awesomeness. So let's do the same concept but with someone new. That's the smart thing to do, to know when to move on, to know when you're done with your story. And yet every time fans have a bitch fit because they just want their OG person back. It happened with DMC. It happened with Metal Gear, as far as I know. And it's happened here. It's sad. And, like, I get it. I do get it. It's like you spend time with these characters. You want to keep seeing them. You don't want this new guy coming along and stealing thunder or whatever. But, like, it's just, if a story's done, a story's done. I would rather get something new and get a fresh perspective on things than have someone's story dragged through the fucking mud. Because that's what happens. 9 times out of 10 when they do that, when they relent and bring back the old characters, what fucking happens? They do stupid shit to the old characters. To the point that people don't like them anymore. Fucking hot take here. One of my biggest issues with DMC4 is the fact that Dante's route exists. He didn't need it. He could have just been this cool guy in the background who he didn't actually play as. You should have just let Nero do his thing. It's fine. It all worked out with DMC because we got 5, which is perfect. So what are we doing after this? I don't know, Janine. I'm going to think about that. I'm still in the process of doing final thoughts, because whatever happens now is going to be broken up, or I'm going to stop the stream and move on. I feel like people would be more forgiving if Phoenix was still a lawyer, but was teaching Apollo as his prodigy because he's getting old. Yeah. After Dual Destinies, they might have realized people like Apollo, so he has a bigger presence in Spirit of Justice. That's good, at least. Cough. Like in Dual Destinies. God. But yeah, it didn't technically happen with Metal Gear, because the only game after Rising was V, which was a prequel, and then Kojima got canned anyway. Okay. Fair enough. This is why you like Ace Attorney vs. Professor Layton. Yeah, Nick is experienced, but he's in a different place with different rules, so it stays interesting. Please play before Dual Destinies. I'll think about it, Jux, but I honestly kind of just want to wrap up the main series because my plan is, if I do the crossover and I like what I see of Professor Layton, I'll probably do the Professor Layton games. So I feel like that's a good transitional period type of game, but I'll think about it. But like I said, if I do, it will not be because of the DS issue, because like I said, it's also on the 3DS as well, as far as I know. Like, it's like playing that first isn't going to magically make a port happen any sooner or anything. But yeah, as far as later games go, I'm going to look into, like I said, the mobile phone emulation, see if that's any more reliable. I think I've gotten the 3DS one to a point where it can function. It stutters a bit, and it's probably going to be even worse during streaming. But I think it should be fine for the most part, and we can adjust it with time, hopefully. But and even then, we're not doing this next. Regardless of what happens with Layton or the main series games, what we are doing next is going to be investigations. I am probably going to take a week off before I do investigations. Do I like actual logic puzzles? That's what Layton is. Would you say it's similar to Zero Escape? Because I do not like the puzzles in Zero Escape at all. First case pretty good. Second case something else. Third case made you love Clavier even more. Yeah. What was it? Yeah, the third the third case in this game. I like the setup of it. I like how everything was done. Up until the first day of it, everything was done well. Like I was fine with it. I was like, oh, this is the first time I haven't been annoyed anyway by a case 3. And then we got into the fucking magical cocoon bullshit and whatnot. Like, Remember by the Numbers is doing well. That's good. Flashback City, God. But yeah. Well, what was it? Oh yeah, as I was saying, I might take a week off of Ace Attorney. Just to rejuvenate my voice. Then again, this one ended up being so short that I don't know if I'll necessarily need it, especially if the rest of the week is just going to be, finishing up Dragon Quest and, Test the 3D emulator Pokemon. Janene, that's not the issue. The biggest issue with the 3DS emulator is that some games run perfectly fine. No extra settings needed, nothing required whatsoever. Others do not. The issue with 3DS emulators is it's unreliable. Some games are perfectly fine, others do not. No one game is the same as far as I can tell. Testing out another game is not going to help. The only way to test it out and make sure everything's running smoothly in advance would be to play the game first, and I can't do that with Ace Attorney. But yeah, I'm not sure if, like I said, just since this one ended up, or at least this part of it ended up being so short, I'm not sure if I need a break or not. Kind of depends on what I'm doing the rest of the week. Which, like I said, is probably just going to be, since it is just going to be stuff that doesn't require talking, like finishing up Dragon Quest and possibly going back to Hitman and Monster Hunter. I don't know if I'll actually need a break. I thought I was going to, but I might not. But we'll see. Today you learned Apollo is considered AA4, even though Phoenix isn't the MC, so if you want to say Cocoon Case was the worst, you'd refer to it as 4-3. Yeah, oh no, it's totally 4-3. It actually is. Like, it definitely felt like a case 3 by the end of it. I would still probably call case 3 the worst case. Again, not because of the setup or anything, but just because of that one witness bringing the whole goddamn game down. Like, he was obnoxious to deal with, and I hated every second of it for one piece of information that was useful. Nico had serious issues with Great Ace Attorney. Android emulator was unreliable, was it? Yeah, see, that's what I figured. I figured that would be even worse. Don't get burnt out. Oh, I'm not getting burnt out. It's the thing. Like I said, you think I would be, but, like, no. Like, the whole reason I started doing the Ace Attorney games only on weekends is because I wanted to avoid burnout, but, like, I'm not. I am loving every goddamn second with these games. Like, this has been a magical journey. I don't feel like I need a big break. Like, if I do start to feel that way, obviously I will, but, like, I'm having the time of my life with these games. I am loving all the fan art and good fucking food you guys send me, since I still can't look stuff up freely. I look forward anxiously to the day I can look up all this stuff freely with myself. That's why I do kind of want to plow through it. Why not test a 3DS game right now? Flowers, because I can test it. I can test, like, the opening cutscene, which even that could potentially spoil something with the way these games work. It won't be the worst thing in the world, but, like, if just because, again, it's unreliable is the issue. Just because one cutscene's fine doesn't mean it won't completely shit the bed halfway through. Like, according to the reviews for, like, there's a site you can go to that lists, like, reports and known issues with games on the 3DS emulator, and, like, there apparently are large sections of Dual Destinies that just won't load straight up. At least for some people, I don't know. And a lot of that does boil down to, like, people having shittier PCs. Like, I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna be trial and error, but hey. I think you'd be over the hill at this point in terms of major spoilers for the MCs, yeah. Maybe it's for the best. What, that we can't... We're gonna do them, Java. Like I said, it's gonna be a shit show with lots of trial and error, but we're gonna do them. But that's for later. For now, like I said, next on the plate is Investigations 1. I don't know if that'll be this week or the week after, but that will be the next Ace Attorney-related thing we play, one way or the other. As for tonight, it's still relatively early. So I guess I'm going to end it here, and I guess we'll just play some Dragon Quest. I would play Monster Hunter, but Lad is the main proprietor of Monster Hunter, and he's not here, so I don't want to do that without him. Can this episode be called The Evil is Defeated? Maybe. I kind of prefer the Clown's Mad thing, but yeah. We could pitch in for a 3DS capture card. JC, do you know how much a modded 3DS capture card is? Again, that's the issue, because I thought about it. A modded 3DS capture card, since they don't even make them new anymore, is like $600. That is an absurd donation goal to ask of an audience my size. If y'all think that's a good idea for whatever goddamn reason, I'll consider starting something like that, but I don't think it's reasonable or fair to ask of you guys. And again, that is the only way it would happen, because I do not have $600. Not even close. That is some good DB lift. Thank you very much, Pumpkin Spice. But yeah, doing some... The price increased. Did it increase again? It's more than 600. Is it more than 600 now, actually? $600 for one game. It wouldn't be one game though, is the thing, Bugaboo. Like I said, if I did have an actual capture card, that would open the door for a lot of new stuff. I could do Awakening. I could do Echoes on stream, which we've talked about before. It would be a worthy investment to a degree, but it's also just, that's a lot of money to spend at once that I do not have. But yeah, we'll keep talking about this during Dragon Quest. I'm gonna end the stream so I don't ruin everything on YouTube. I've already rambled on about off-topic stuff. For the purpose of YouTube, I adored this game. I adore this franchise. Justice for Apollo. He's a good boy. He deserved to have his own trilogy. Sad that he didn't, but the one we got with him was real good. This one, like picking between this and Trials and Tribulations would be like pulling teeth, and it's not a decision I'm ready to make. We're gonna continue this eventually. Thank you all for coming out. I'm gonna end the stream and then restart with Dragon Quest just so I don't have to edit and separate stuff later. I'll take a few minute break, go to the bathroom and everything, so I haven't taken any hiatuses. Alrighty. We need non-obscure Persona Q2. Persona Q2 would also be a thing. Yeah. Yeah, lots of doors would be open, but again, can't think about that right now. We'll talk about this later. I'll be right back in about, like I said, 10 minutes or so for the purpose of the stream, purpose of YouTube. Thank you all for watching. If you like the content, check out the Patreon. Special thanks to Flashflex. Links in the description below. I love you guys. I love this series. Peace out. Be back in like 10 minutes, like I said.